Welcome. Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Karceno here. Let's get to it. Chop, chop. Get to it. Get to it. Celtics, 76ers. Well, there's a lot of people out there who really didn't see how this was going to play out. They really didn't understand the concept of the game. They really didn't understand the flow of the game or how the 76ers was going to play this thing. Very interesting turnout with the Celtics coming out to be successful and coming out on top. They used a tremendous amount of pressure on the 76ers, and it worked out in their favor. So Doc Rivers won't be 3-1, thank God. It was a lot of different factors that happened in the game that took the teams by surprise that I don't think they were prepared for. And when you're not prepared for it, I think it takes you off guard. James Softon showed up tonight, and when James Softon shows up in a game, it's often going to lead to a disaster. Embiid had it going, but James Softon wasn't really the problem. He wasn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem was Embiid defensively. He didn't have the energy to compete down the stretch. He didn't have what it take to compete. He was out of it. He was out of gas. He was just out of it completely. I've never had a problem with Joel Embiid or any of the other players in the game and how they were pursuing moving forward, doing the things that they were doing. It was more or less how they were approaching competing tonight. A lot of guys didn't have the energy to keep up with Boston. Boston had a balanced attack from everybody. Everybody had like 15 points on Boston, but it was timely baskets like Brogdon, um, Tatum, and Brown both combined, not trying to really one of them scoring 40. They both scoring 20 something respectfully, but they got great production again from Malcolm Brogdon. Then Marcus Smart contributed, and they were all connected. It was like Philly couldn't stop them, and their players couldn't do anything defensively to really hold them where they needed to be. What's up, T? Yeah, he struggled tonight. They added more pressure on James. For the last two games, they've been adding a lot of defensive pressure on James and not letting him get in a rhythm. Game one, he got in his rhythm, and they never let him back in it again. They've been staying on him. Yeah, they understand now that Malcolm Brogdon need to be playing down the stretch. I don't know. That must have been a brain freeze. White just ain't the guy. All right, he's just not. He's a good role player. He's a good second, third quarter guy, but fourth quarter you got to have Malcolm Brogdon on the floor. His experience, his playmaking ability, you got to have him on the court. Mm-mm-mm. I know it's a mess over here trying to get this thing working right. It's just I'm upstairs right now on the other PC, so it's not, all the algorithm stuff is all a mess. It's not like my laptop, so I gotta bear with all this. James came up small again, like he always do. But Joel Embiid, like we was talking about it yesterday, Joel Embiid ain't. I think for this series, it stagnates everybody else. It's making them play a sluggish, slow game where they know Joel's gonna get the ball, and they're like, "We're cool with Joel getting 30. James can't get 25. We can't have both of y'all getting 30. Now, if both of y'all get 30, we got a problem. There's a problem on Main Street when both of y'all got 30. And where was like Milton and all the rest of those guys? Nobody was stepping up big for Philly. And I felt like, man, when it was time to make that defensive stop, it seemed like Brown made a bucket every time or Tatum made a big bucket. Every time they felt like they had some momentum, it got stopped right away. No, it hurts their transition basketball. Yeah. Phoenix is winning this game. They in the fourth quarter right now. I'm looking right at it. They got this game. They ain't finna lose this game. What you talking about? Suns are finna lose two in a row. Then they might win game five. Then they're gonna lose game 6 and 7. So about 6 or 7 games, this is gonna be over. Then it's gonna be Kevin Durant versus LeBron James. They already are setting you up for this. And Kevin Durant is gonna bust his ass again. The magnet ball for Boston. Hey, it was prevalent tonight. Well, Tucker's gonna get. Oh yeah, Jimmy Butler was like, "F you." Like he really don't like PJ Tucker. So, but PJ Tucker had a rough night today. He scored 9 points, but he had a tough assignment. He always have a tough assignment. That ain't nothing new. Why would I give you the analysis you're getting right now for game one? Game one analysis was game one's analysis. This is game three. We're telling you about what happened in game three. Doc Rivers. Would Doc be fired if they don't win it this year? If they go out in the second round right now, Doc might be removed. That's what I'm saying. Might. Mm-mm-mm.
Uh, yo, what's the deal? Cino,
What's good?
Cino at the Cino last night. I seen you. he just
Oh,
skipped out.
yeah, I was killing him, bro.
That's just I ain't even watched none of the games tonight, man. I that just got in, man. What all that happened? Shit.
Well, right now, Denver is trying to find a way to keep up with the with the Suns. Man, the Suns just came out smoking. Nuggets
Oh,
had a good, yeah. It was a rout for a minute.
oh
Then
wow.
yeah, then they made a great comeback in the third. Now in the fourth quarter, it's 11-point lead for the Suns, but they finna take this one.
Yeah. Look like they was gonna finish. They showed some fight finally. Now
Well,
this
I mean,
man.
they gonna do that, but Booker the one that's been killing them.
Oh,
Yeah, Booker he can't miss tonight.
oh,
Then
I see the Sixers got a foot up their ass. Good God, look at this.
well, I wouldn't say that. It was more James. James didn't come through. He,
You surprised at that?
no, it's just that it's what Boston did that allowed it. They all played him aggressive. They gave him no space. They was gonna let him drive, and he just couldn't get nothing to go.
Wow, that's news. That's news, man. Oh man,
Yeah, so they just got better contribution out their lineups. They made an adjustment after game one to put all that pressure on James. And James gonna have to show and prove.
man, that's
If
crazy.
they lose another game in Philly, that's
Oh,
it.
oh yeah. They lose another game in Philly. That's it. I like me personally. I thought it. I thought they was going. I thought they was gonna like neutralize and beat a little bit because he's clearly hurt. You know, I ain't think they was going. I seen a little bit of that game earlier, like in the first quarter, but and they was going through Embiid and running pick and curls for him in the mid range and the close.
Mm,
And I'm just like, look, I'm like, they not supposed. I don't think this gonna work all game.
yeah,
And yeah, but I don't know how that went. Yeah, that went. Yeah, that must have went. It must have went wide left for them to get their ass beat like that.
yeah. And
Yeah,
it damn sure did.
They focused on Joel Embiid. James Harden should have just did the same thing he did last game, but it seemed like they chose the MVP to dominate the game.
probably. Yeah. That's what it seemed like they doing. Man, I was convinced that I was like slightly convinced that they didn't need Embiid in this series. They need him in the postseason. They didn't need him in this series because the thing is the one thing you got to do is get Boston to commit to everybody on defense. That way, everybody ain't stationary. They standing around and they know what the play is and they know what's happening if Embiid is on the court. When Embiid is on the court, then they know they're just like, all right, man, we already know what this play is. We already know what this set is. We already know what this X and O is. That's the thing about it, So realistically, I think they play a lot different with it when Embiid is not out there. It's been
Yeah,
proven.
that's because they're more faster on the floor. And
Exactly.
they're getting up and down, and that's what you need right now. Because Boston, they got old Al out there, and Al can't keep up when the
Exactly.
Sixers are in transition. Those guys like to fly. And when
Right.
they got the ball and they going up and down, I forgot. Somebody said Embiid is a bad matchup for this series. And I was like, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because what you saw in game one to where we are now,
Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. To get you get a mud hole stomped in you on your own home court like that, man, and then you gonna have to get back to the drawing board and do something. Yeah,
they
it's
they couldn't buy a stop, man. They didn't know what they was doing. They was out there really just trying to figure it out. They was struggling
that's
bad.
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. The thing, I ain't think they was gonna get beat up like that, man. I mean, I already knew they couldn't buy no stops in game two with all the wide open threes that Boston got. I was
Yeah.
looking when you go back to game two, realistically that was supposed to be worse than what it was because they Boston missed a lot of wide open threes. I'm talking standstill wide open threes, like stationary. Like they was just getting wide open looks. And that must have been what happened tonight, man. Because for them the Sixers to get beat up like that, they got bashed. They got their heads bashed in, man. Like
Well, they
it
just made Tatum and it was like Tatum and Brown made big shots, but they got contributions from everybody.
oh yeah.
Just
Oh
like
yeah.
shots was going in that shouldn't have went in, even when they did have it, didn't make a mistake. They just couldn't get no stops.
Mm-hmm.
Right when they needed to get them, they couldn't make a stop.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's wild.
Where's
Yeah.
Tobias?
Tobias. Uh, they chose him. They chose him over Jimmy Butler, man. Next question. Shit. That's all I got to say about Tobias, man. Like,
Yeah, they chose Ben Simmons over Jimmy.
and I
Yo,
don't know, bro.
Tobias Harris is
That was
whack.
the
Bro,
problem.
nah. See, I live in Brooklyn. When it's the second you say Ben, bro, like it's over. I'm
The
my
Y'all
mind
only
is
don't
Ben,
literally
the
triggered.
only Ben we got in Brooklyn is the clock downtown.
know.
Exactly. That's the only Ben we need to have in Brooklyn, man. You get this one, get him up out of here, man. Get his ass up
Yo,
out of here.
Sino, what's going on with him? Like, there's no trade talk about Ben, nothing like that.
Nah, it is. It's just it's one trade that came up, but I think it's probably some Twitter nonsense, bro. It's him for John Collins, and I don't think that's gonna. I don't think
Nah,
it's.
why don't they just trade him to Portland for Damian Lillard and call
I
it a
don't
day,
think. I
man?
don't think Portland is stupid enough, bro.
Right,
Like
pick him.
I don't think Portland is stupid enough. But you know how the NBA is. A sucker is born every day in the NBA, man.
Sino,
Yeah.
you can't see Sino. I know you can see Ben Simmons in Portland, man. Come on, man.
I can't
He
see.
didn't
I
have the
can't see Ben
mind.
Simmons in the league. You said Ben Simmons in Portland. Like get him out of the league. Get him out, bro. Like nah. Nah. I'm not jacking that no more, bro. Get him out, bro.
Yeah,
I had it.
you tired of that style of play?
I'm tired of him just
Two, 3
with
months.
all the potential that you got to help a team and you ain't even suiting up, but you buying Bentleys downtown Manhattan and midtown Manhattan and everything. I'm like, yo, come on, man, get him out of here. Get him out of
Yeah.
here. Man.
Then he talking about he gonna play for Australia this summer.
Exactly.
He about to
So
Exactly.
what?
that's really pissing off the Brooklyn Nets. You sat out the whole playoffs so you could say, "Oh, I'm saving it. I'm finna play."
You
and
finna
sit.
play for Australia with you and Patty Mills. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I ain't,
he's playing in Australia for Team Australia.
yeah, he
yeah.
playing for
That's
Team
what
Australia.
all he was talking about. That's
Yep.
all he want to do is go there and play there because they gonna love him for beating on some other people in a lesser tournament, but they still
Well,
gonna
he need to stay there.
Yep.
yeah.
Stay there. As soon as he go there, don't come back to the States. You come past this border, bro. You listen, you paying tolls. We want 100,000 up front.
Yo, this
per
field
like per
robbery,
fan,
this field
not like
robbery
dead
over here.
serious, bro. Like
This, this is
I'm
right
being
here.
dead ass when I say it, bro. Like yo.
I just got finished cooking some Aussies over here in Venice Beach. I guess they thought they was.
Oh, you
They're
out
like,
of
what?
Venice?
Yeah, I'm in LA and I went to Venice to go play ball, and there was
Uh-huh.
some dudes over there cold trash.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
was playing against some some dudes or whatever. You know, Australians play real physical.
yeah,
Like in Brooklyn, physical was that's light work. Like
yeah. That's
that's
like yeah,
breakfast.
yeah. That's our livelihood right
Yeah,
there,
we
bro.
live
Like
that's
yeah,
normal every day. So I'm like, I said, yo, this physical shit, that's not gonna do nothing to me, man. Y'all
yeah.
better play ball, man. I was killing them, man. Oh my god.
That physical shit ain't nothing, bro. Like we built for that. Even at any frame, bro. Like come on, bro.
Yeah, I think they
I
was.
remember I remember them days, yo, going to train and do under the basket drills, bro. You get hit with the pads and everything. I'm like, yo, I thought I was about to fry myself, especially in high school when we did it, because when Sebastian Telfair showed up to our school, bro, like nobody wanted to hit the court.
Yeah,
Everybody,
I went to school with Bash.
oh, you went to school with him? Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right. Coney, bro. I went to Midwood, bro. We was sorry. We were sorry. We were sorry, bro.
Hey
We
yo,
were sorry.
Cino. Hey yo, Cino. Midwood is like the high school where you live at now, but the guys in Chicago go there. Like in the
Exactly. That's exactly what it's like. Yep. That's exactly what it was like. It was like
like
it been like that
Oh,
before
they
we
put them
went.
on that beat to make the team. Like y'all got to make the team.
Yep.
They let y'all up in here.
I was surprised. I was surprised when I made it, bro. And it was like, yo, coach was like, yo, I need you to come off the bench. I was like, yeah, yo, what you need me to come off the bench for? He's like,
yeah.
yo, you ain't playing no defense. I'm like, yo, I'm scoring though. They can't score. Let them play defense, bro. We lost bro. I ain't gonna lie. We started the season like 0-8. We was sorry. We was very, very sorry. I'm out there getting my Lou Will on, bro, hitting all types of shots, bro, like
Yo, Cino.
leaking out on the fast break, all of that.
Yo, Cino. What's Why don't the league want Dwight? What's going on with the league and Dwight Howard, man? What they got against Dwight? Or is it just certain GMs or
It's just
owners?
that they got to make room for the new guy.
Oh, okay.
That not only that,
Because
I
he's in
think it's
great
something.
shape.
Yeah, he in great shape, but not only that, I think that the white that you getting out in Taiwan, they didn't want that in the NBA. The white that's out there taking them off the dribble and shooting and shoot three, like they don't want that. They don't
He
want
don't
that
got to
in the
do that. At
NBA.
least give him the ball so he could do. You know what I'm saying? He could do. He's
Yeah,
physically capable now.
yeah, he
So I
definitely
mean,
physical. He could help. He could definitely help a bench or a team, bro, for sure. It's no doubt in my mind, bro. Like I'm standing true to that. Him, Carmelo, bro, they could all help somebody. The
Of
thing
course.
is, the thing is, man, it's like Karceno said, they definitely making room for the new guys, bro. Like it's the White is still in the league. He played for Detroit, bro. You ain't seen him,
Dwight,
Jalen. Who y'all got? Jalen Duran or something.
no,
That's the White.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that's
Dwight
the White in
Howard.
disguise. That's the White. That's the White right there. Go what? I seen him play, bro. That is the
Who?
White in disguise.
Who? What's his name?
His name is what's his name? Carceno, Jalen Duran or something.
yeah, Durham, yeah.
That's the White in the sky. That is baby the White. I'm telling you, same exact size, same exact frame, same
Man,
exact wingspan, same exact leaping
he's
ability,
he's
all of that.
not taking nobody to no championship like Dwight Howard, bro.
Hey, we
For
got to give him some time. He only 19. He only 19 right now,
Dwight
bro.
came out of high school, my man.
Yeah, he did. The White did
Come
come out of high
on,
school.
come on, man.
Though I ain't gonna lie, I was at a point where you had the White and shooters. You was a contender, for real.
This dude
That
said Gil been talking about me for 3 hours. He been texting me for the
God
last.
nigga said, "Gil, what's good, yo? How
damn.
did that all start, bro? I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. Hey, yo,
Tony right
before he
now.
tell you that, yo, see, I'm gonna say this real quick, bro, and I'm gonna leave it at this, like, because I'm getting a little, you and him going back and forth a little crazy, but I'm gonna say this. Hey, yo, Gilbert Arenas was nice, but he wasn't like just cause you had great games against superstar players or great players, don't put you up there with them. Like You know what I'm
No.
saying? There's been plenty of games with Karceno Mobley and Larry Hughes.
Yep. Steve Francis, all of them, bro. I
Yeah,
remember.
like come
Yeah,
on, man.
I
Bimbo,
remember that
hey
era.
yo, Cino, Bimbo Coles had some great games against. You know what I mean? Like,
Just
come
that
on.
Bimbo Coles, dog. Oh, he took it way
He,
back.
he live in his own mind, you know, like
He took it way back.
yeah, he's still holding on to I scored 60 on Kobe. I'm like, you
Yo,
idiot.
he really need to leave Kobe alone. It's disrespectful. First of all, no,
Listen,
he was not a part of no trade. He tried to say he was a part of some trade with Kobe. No, you wasn't, bro.
No, he wasn't
like,
involved with no trade. That's why
Gig, I ain't gonna lie. Gilbert just telling all types of lies and everything. I'm just like, okay, Gil, bro. Listen, Gil, I know you was solid. You was good. You had 3 seasons to work with, but come on, stop this, man.
Nah, he was he was nice.
Yeah,
But see, like I'm a New Yorker size him. Like I'm gonna talk about him in New York way. Like he wasn't a great player. He was nice.
yeah,
He was
that's
dead nice. Allen
yeah.
Iverson was a great player, and I don't like Allen. I don't like him. I can't stand AI. Allen Iverson was a great player.
What yeah, but yeah,
I think Allen Iverson is the most overrated player in the game, but he is dead. He's incredible. He's a great player. Gilbert Arenas was nice. That's it. Like he
yeah,
was dead
yeah,
nice, my nigga. You know,
yeah. That was it.
he
Yep,
was better. He was better than the average dude. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
yep.
Like,
He was better than most, bro.
yeah,
Like
bro,
he had some talents. He was nice,
yeah,
bro.
bro. Come
That's
on,
what it was.
you wasn't like T Mac and you know what I mean? Nah,
Nah, he
bro.
wasn't like T Mac. He
You
wasn't
wasn't
like
Dirk
Vince. He
Nowitzki and
wasn't like
yeah,
Dirk.
you
He
wasn't
wasn't like
Stephon Marbury.
KG. He wasn't like none of them, bro. Like, nah, no.
Yeah. What's up, son? How
Like,
you doing? Chilling. Yo, my B day on Tuesday. My B day on Tuesday.
yo, they're shooting.
yeah, but they said he's the second round champion.
He's the second round champ. He ain't even
Yeah,
the best. He ain't even the best second round pick there is. That belonged to
He's
Joker.
not. Yeah, come on. Like,
That
and it's
belonged to
crazy
Joker
because
now, bro. Like Joker done took that.
yo, Cino, I'm gonna be real with you. I never knew. You know when I found out about Gilbert Arenas? I know this is crazy because I'm like a basketball person, but I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, I didn't know about him until he shot that ball up and turned around on Kobe and shit, and the ball went in. Like everybody came to school the next day. Oh, Gilbert Arenas plus Kobe ass. I'm like, who the hell is that? I'm just being real. I didn't know
I
about
ain't
him
gonna
from
lie.
Golden State.
Gil has some moments, man. I
Like
mean,
I was a kid, so I wasn't watching Golden State like
yeah.
play back. You know, like I didn't know
yeah.
about him.
Man, like he didn't score 60 on Kobe. He was cooking like smush.
He was
And
cooking
so,
smush, and then Kobe got him. Kobe got him when he got it like around
yeah,
47.
yeah, he was like at 40 something points. It was the second half. Kobe, like, look, I gotta get on. You
Yep.
know what I'm
By
saying?
that time, I ain't gonna lie. By that time, that was too late, man. He had himself a game.
Yeah, but he had shot that shot everybody liked when he turned around and made it and it went in before he turned
Yeah.
around. Yeah, like
It was some show. It was some showman back then, bro. Like
no,
Paul.
he was nice. He was nice,
Yeah.
but he's not
He's
like
not in. He's not in the great in the great
yeah,
class.
like at all. I'd
He
pick
ain't in the
Sean
great
Marion.
class at
I'm
all.
picking Sean Marion over him. Like
He
what?
said, "I'm picking Sean Marion over him." Bet. But it's
You know,
that.
I mean, it's over for you when you just sit there and say you got beat up. And he was cool with it. Like, I got beat up every day. You know, I'm like, dude. Because Chris Mills used to beat the boy up and down the street.
Chris Mills. Oh man.
Yeah, and then he admits it, and then he tried to say it like it was a badge of honor. I'm like, dog, if you get beat up every day, and someone's like, but I kept coming back every day for that beating. I'm like, dog, they don't do nothing. If you ain't
Don't do
making no
nothing at all.
progress, if you just keep coming back in your ass, well, I can see if you like, okay, now
I could
today,
see. Yeah, I could see if you lost twice and then you got him the third time. Okay, all right, that's fine. But like,
right, like I decked him in the eye this time. Like I got found something that worked. You just coming back to get your ass whooped.
basically, you just coming
Over
back to
and
get.
over again don't mean that.
That's all it is. That's all. You can't keep going back and taking L's and try to use it as a badge of honor to boost your come up story. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I remember who used to do that. What's it? That's like that. Oh damn, what's his name? He used to talk a whole bunch of trash, bro. Oh man, he played for the Cavs back in the '90s. Damn, what's his name? The white kid. Oh shit. What's his name? Sora? Was it Sora? Bobby
So
Sora? You remember him?
Bobby Ford.
yeah.
Yeah, he because I remember because he tried to get at Mike, he tried to get at Scotty, he tried to get at a whole bunch of people, bro. Like this was like I want to say mid to late '90s, because I feel like Bobby Sora he was pretty solid, bro. Like, but he just played in the wrong era. That's all
Yeah.
it was. He was one of those. He played in the wrong era. Yeah, because he had some talent. He did. Then he started. He did the Dylan Brooks thing, man. He tried to run his mouth, man. And I don't like LeBron at all, bro. But I mean, at the same time, bro, like don't act like you about to just get on the court and drop 40. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotta
that.
act
That's
up
just
like this.
that was just so crazy, man. I remember. Then he got dunked on by Mike in '97. I was just like, okay.
Oh yeah, Bobby Sora was that tall anyway.
Yeah. Bobby Sora was like a good 6'4", 6'5", or something like that. He was decent. Man. I remember him. Remember a lot of them Cavs teams. Man. But seemed like the landscape of the NBA right now, man. It's just going in the direction of, all right, yo, if you 6'10" and you got a bunch of wings, man, that yeah, we gonna do what we gonna make it do what it do. 'Cause that's what basketball look like it's headed. It look like it need to head. I mean, once Wab and Yaba come out, like that's pretty much kind of going to be the standard. Like if he
I
if
think
he's if
that's
he
just gonna be a bust.
he probably I hope he not, man. With all the bust that we've been seeing, man. Like I mean, between Ben Simmons and Zion, bro, I'm just thinking to myself like, God damn, yo, y'all are really screwing this up, man. Y'all ain't taking this seriously. They
What's
just
good,
screw.
Cino? What's good, y'all?
What's
What's
good? What's
good?
good? Like between Ben Simmons and Zion Williamson, they just not taking it seriously, man. Y'all not maximizing y'all athletic ability and all y'all abilities on the court.
What's wrong with
Y'all
them?
just out here bullshitting. Y'all want to eat. Y'all want to buy Bentleys. Y'all want to go chase around celebrity chicks and all of this shit,
That's
man.
Harden. That's Harden. That's Mr. Gabe 3. That's Harden.
Yeah. You want to win. You want to windmill in the lineup, man, but don't want to suit up in the layup line, but don't want to suit up, man. Like, yo, yeah,
Bro
it was
flew
a
to
bit.
Vegas in between games.
Yeah, that
That's
Vegas trip to Hunter.
that's when he went viral in
Sure.
between games.
You went to
What the
Vegas?
fuck?
Yeah, he did go to Vegas. Yeah,
Come on, bro.
he he he
Get him
thought
out
he
of
thought
there.
he thought he was D Rodman, bro. I don't know what he thought, man. Like
Get him
for
out of there.
real. Yeah. Man, Harden's not somebody you could take seriously. He went from yo, I sacrificed everything for this team, and then you go to Vegas. That's what you did. That's what you call sacrificing. That's
You want to play that baccarat?
yeah.
Take the edge off. God damn.
You went to Vegas to go get the chick that motherfucking Dylan was hanging out with.
Oh, bear activities.
Yeah,
Oh,
very bare activities. Bare activities, but no bare necessities, bro. Like
oh
exactly.
shit.
That's what it is.
Cuz
Man.
out here looking tired.
I was looking at that video you had on Zion. He says Zion chose Wendy's over the Pelicans.
Bro, that was hilarious.
That
That
was
was
hilarious.
hilarious, bro.
I'd never
Yeah,
get on.
that's what he did. He was like, forget that.
Yeah.
I need to
I ain't gonna
bank.
lie, Karceno. I'll be throwing your videos in post, bro. I be like, yo, y'all gotta watch this.
He said, "Why
I gotta
shoot
spread.
4 for 4 when I can
I
go
gotta
get a
spread
4
the.
for 4?"
I gotta spread the word, man. I'm like, yo, y'all got it. Watch. The thumbnail gonna kill you, bro. Like it's gonna be.
Like pick and roll. No, I need the baconator, baby. I gotta play. It's called the baconator. I need the number one. Let's run that play, and then the number two.
No onions,
That's the
extra
dude that
pickles.
that's the
Oh
dude that
shit!
desperately needed a Moses Malone in his life, bro. For real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
For real, man. Like Charles Barkley tell that story all the time. He's like, yo, wasn't for Moses Malone, bro, I'd have never lost weight. Oh man.
What's
LB,
up,
what's
y'all?
happening? What's the
What's
Yeah,
up?
word?
3 minutes to go, and
LB
they coming up small. I can see
LB
why they miss Chris Paul.
What's
That
up?
LB, what's the math, man? What's your what's the score for tomorrow, man? What's going on?
We gonna get them in game 3. We
They
just don't.
Jimmy playing?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
But
it's over.
we like everybody been
It's
chilling
over
for
for the
like
Knicks.
if
four
you
days.
see, I see this is the game where I will have to where I will definitely either go left and be like, all right, man, this is Jimmy gonna be too much or whatever, or go right and be like, all right, Knicks is finally making that corner, is turning
I
that
mean,
corner.
rolling your ankle the way he rolled his ankle. I don't think it's gonna just take 4 days for that to heal.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna take 4 days. But I was surprised Randall was out there with because they said the shit that he had was a little bit worse, but I ain't really confirm it. I
If
ain't know
Jimmy
what to
play,
do.
they winning, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if Jimmy play, they most likely gonna get a win in Miami. But I think the Knicks got a shot. I think the Knicks definitely got a shot as long as Randall and RJ don't play stupid and
Yeah,
play,
that's
man.
the only problem I got. Other than that, we good.
They don't
This
play,
is
and they don't play. If they play like they wearing a Knicks jersey with no IQ in that motherfucker, bro, like then they gonna be all right. Because Brunson, like, the thing is, right now, everybody talk about how heavy on the ISO it is or whatever with the Knicks in terms of offense. I'm like, listen, the Knicks got the best ISO players in left in the Eastern Conference right now. The most, if you really look at it. Julius Randle gonna take his man 1-on-1. RJ gonna take his man 1-on-1, and Brunson gonna take his 1-on-1. The problem is, man, we all know they one way.
You
They all
said they
gonna go
got the
left.
best one-on-ones left in the East.
Three, they got three of the best 1-on-1s left in the East.
I mean, I get what you're saying because nobody's really playing ISO ball like that on other
Exactly.
teams. So I get what you're
Celtics, but yeah, I see you.
Yeah, I give it to the
They
Celtics,
talking
but
about as
I
far as
think the
like
Celtics
all
play a
five
little bit
players
more.
doing it. They
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about as far
I
as
They
think
like
the
play
all
too
Celtics.
five
much. I give you
players.
that.
I
God
think the
damn,
Celtics.
KD. Oh
The
God.
Celtics got a little bit more. They got a little bit more strategy. That's the thing about it. They know what they want to do and know how they want to execute it. But
Oh, they
it's
about to
all
get this W.
Oh
who that the Suns.
Yeah.
yeah. Submitted
Uh,
24 is 114, 107. KD got posterized.
Katie got dunked on by who?
Oh yeah, he got dunked on by
Either one or two people.
no, that was Michael Porter.
And
Oh,
you got dunked on.
he'll catch you.
Oh my
Don't
God.
shoot the
Stick
ball,
legs will catch
stupid.
you.
That was
Don't
and
shoot the. Oh, I
How
thought you
you
were about to shoot the ball. I'm
how
like,
you
please
let
don't do that.
bad back get you?
Because he let him have
Yeah, that's
Scoliosis
probably
dunked
what
on
it
him.
was, bro.
it.
That's probably what it was. I keep telling people the whole I know who to get in the number one overall
Good.
pick.
They didn't do nothing stupid like shoot a three. Okay,
no,
cool.
but what's killing me right now is they're letting Aiden just sit there, dog. Like he ain't do nothing tonight. Dog, they didn't trust him at all. I'm like KD and Booker, like it's me and you.
Yeah,
And
for
they
sure. It definitely is just the two of them.
Katie
no,
and Booker, they gonna 2-man it out. Yeah, and that's part of the problem why this series might be home early because the Nuggets got enough depth to figure that out. That's the thing about it, but like the Nuggets actually got a depth team to figure that out, man.
they
Like
didn't
they got
take no breaks. Both of these dudes playing like 40 minutes.
exactly, and
And I'm like, dog, you gotta take a break.
You got Kevin Durant post 2019 at age 34 playing all these minutes and trying to be the guy. And we all know he can't be that guy. He tried, but he just couldn't do it.
Dog, they got like 117 points, and then they got like 90. Right now, they got like 90 something points together.
Sure. I mean, they
That's
both got.
That sounds exhausting. That
That
sounds
sounds very.
tiring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sound like the next game is gonna be an ass whooping. That's what it sounds like.
they got nothing out of Craig.
That sound like they're gonna be gassed next game. It ain't gonna have nothing left. This look like a 4-1 gentleman sweep. That's what it
Yeah,
looked like to me.
Payne gave him nothing at the point position.
Wait, who was that? Who was that the one?
They got Cameron Payne playing the point.
Wow! Oh my God!
Damn is really backing him up, and then Damian Lee to play.
To me, the lineup is simple: Devin Booker at the 1, Josh Okogie at the 2, Torrey Craig at the 3, Katie at the 4, and Aiton at the 5.
Oh
And
hell no! You don't put Booker at no 1. I don't
Listen,
want Booker doing nothing. No, Booker is like Clay. You want him to
Yeah.
Booker
You
is like
focus on shooting, man. Just do
you
that.
focus on shooting. I'm
right. He
putting him.
got 40, he got 45.
Nah, but the thing is, you want to put him at there for defensive purposes and switch every damn day, like because we already know Chris Paul, aka I'm telling, don't belong on the court at all, bro. And none of them little dudes belong. Like Cameron Payne was just coming off an injury. What he doing on the court?
Joker came up late. He down the stretch. He missed some shots. And then he's scared to take them, So
yeah,
yeah,
Joker got to get over that. He got to learn how to take over down the stretch. That's the thing about him. He get into his passive phase where he like expecting a double team. Oh, I gotta make this pass.
His triple double. He had 26, 17, and 15.
26, 17, and 15.
Yeah, he got a respectable triple double. Right, but you got turnovers down the stretch that's costing you the game.
Exactly.
You said who got a triple double?
Joker.
Joker. He got that 26, 17, and 15. But if you watch the game, you can see where he was screwing up.
Exactly.
Murray was keeping him in the game.
Man, expose this dude. Joke, like, look, I don't really have a real problem with Joker. I just don't like how they be trying to big him up like he better than everybody in the league. Like, I'm like, bro.
I'll tell you this. What he's doing is just right now is off of pure IQ. Yep. That's what he's doing. Everything that he's doing is just strictly off of pure IQ.
That's how the white players got to play.
Yeah, that is the way how the white players got to play. But it's everything he's doing is just off of pure IQ and thinking the game out.
Because who was that yesterday that was saying that a good finals would be Nuggets and
that was me.
Nuggets in the what was it? Nuggets in the
Sixers.
76ers?
Nuggets and Sixers. Yeah. That was me.
Man, I don't want Nuggets nowhere near the finals.
I don't want Nuggets nowhere near them. I only said that because I thought it was gonna be a good finals, bro. Like, I don't think the Nuggets could beat the Warriors.
That was like that one year where we almost got the Memphis Grizzlies and Pacers in like 2014. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah. I do remember that. Memphis messed around and got swept, and then the Pacers took LeBron weak ass to Game 7. I
was so glad the Heat won that, bro.
Yeah, the Heat it was written out because the Pacers always had late game stretches where they was just bumming it. PG just can't be trusted. PG just can't be trusted. That's all it is, bro. He can't be trusted. Cannot be trusted down the stretch. That was the beginning of him not be trusted, bro. Like, and then he went to be a number 2 in the West, and he couldn't be trusted then.
They can get another one on Denver right now.
Did somebody come up here just to start talking about LeBron?
No.
All right. I thought I heard a dude in the back. Continue.
No. Ain't nobody talking about it. Nah, but
man, shut up, bro. Nigga, I can talk about LeBron. Y'all niggas
there we go.
haters, man.
Now the thing about this Nuggets Sun series, bro, like is it's like Karceno said, bro. The 40 minutes a piece from KD and D Book, bro. That's gonna be the killer.
KD just got dunked on. I don't hear nobody talk about that. Why ain't nobody talk about KD got dunked on?
We was just talking about it. He got dunked on by
ago.
MPJ. We just talked about it before you got in.
Nah, y'all a little too quiet. If that was LeBron, y'all would still be talking about it.
Bro, this ain't about LeBron, bro. This ain't about LeBron, bro. He got dunked on by a nigga with no back, bro. Come on, bro. Like,
we talked about it. Scoliosis dunked on him. We got on him already.
Yeah, it is about LeBron. Every time KD with no back, every time KD take an L, y'all get quiet. Every time KD take an L, y'all get quiet.
Bro, I don't know what Buddy talking about, man. They won like KD won. Bro, what you talking about? The Suns won.
39, Booker dropped 45.
Book dropped 45.
It don't matter. He lost 2 games. I didn't hear none of y'all talking. Soon as something happened with LeBron, y'all want to talk and run y'all mouth like
some talking because I got money on the line.
I wasn't talking, bro, because I lost bread, bro. Like that's why.
I
You
lost
know
bread. I was
why?
killing the
You know
I
why?
Suns.
lost bread. I ain't killing with yeah.
You
I'm
just
You
not.
know
want
why
me.
we
Y'all.
do it?
You just want. Your problem is you just want everybody to be over animated doing
Right, right, exactly. You know why we talk? Because LeBron runs his mouth when he wins and boasts. So the person
Hey,
that's running
hey,
his mouth
Cino. Hey,
comes right back
Cino.
like,
Man, LeBron fans are worse than LeBron, dog. That's what it
Hey,
is.
Cino.
They all up, bro.
Hey,
What's good,
Cino.
T?
What's good, fellas?
What's going on, T, bro?
Man, here
Shit,
he go, LeBron fans, bro. You KD fans, you Steph Curry fans,
Dog,
there's
y'all
I'm a,
no
y'all
I'm a,
K.
better than
There's
him,
dog,
bro.
dog.
no. There's
I'm a.
Just
Nobody
easy
better
Hey,
than
there's no
basketball,
hey,
man.
hey,
KD or
hey,
Steph
hey.
Curry fans in there.
I'm a fan of the game, bro.
Fan of
You know what I'm saying?
basketball, man. Come on.
I like watching good basketball, man. I don't like dudes. You know what I'm saying? Getting put on the pedestal, dog, to have to be
Nah, you a fan
successful.
of everybody but LeBron.
I'm
That
I'm a
might
fan
that
of the
might be
game, bro.
Karceno.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
okay.
That might be Karceno, bro. But that ain't nobody else up in here. I could tell you
yeah,
that for
I'm
sure.
like, that sounds like me. And I'm saying, like, what's wrong?
Karceno is probably the only one that could attest to that, bro. Like
I mean, like, what's
everybody
wrong with
else
that?
is.
Everybody in this
Nah, I
chat is
know
like,
Cino don't like
Casino is the
LeBron,
only
but
one.
I feel like all of y'all get on here
I'm
just to
like,
back him up, just to be
I'm
on his
like,
good side.
dog.
Y'all
Like
know
I said
damn
the
well
other
y'all don't
No,
like
day,
because he
LeBron,
be
bro. Y'all
having
just
good
trying to be
points
on
about the
Cino's
nigga.
He
He
side
be
be
with that.
having
pointing
good
out the
points about it, bro.
hypocrisy in LeBron.
That's yeah.
There's
It's
definitely
a
hypocrisy,
hypocrisy.
but good for him in basketball. But off the court, there's a lot of stuff to talk about.
A lot.
I mean,
Man, make your own points up. Don't worry about what points Carcino got. Make your own points up. Stop being a follower, bro.
That ain't
LeBron got
that ain't following.
38,000 points. You make your own points up. Nigga, what you talking about?
yeah. he just
Yeah.
talking. That's it.
Yeah, they try
He just talking,
trying to
bro.
light a fire up
He
in here,
Like,
bro.
he
Like
damn, man, we
nah.
talking
Hey,
about
look,
Like
just
basketball.
because y'all
LeBron
up
trying
in
to
here
light a
nobody's
fire
hating
falling
up
for
on
the
in here,
bait,
LeBron
bro.
dog.
and I'm not,
If
don't
see
mean
they
that y'all are better than me.
Bruh,
so if we
Everybody up in
do
here don't like LeBron.
if we
Yeah, I'm
do
gonna be
talk
up
LeBron
ab-
in
didn't,
here talking
bruh.
about the
if we
Lakers,
LeBron didn't
nigga.
even
I'm
play
gonna be up in
tonight,
here
so
bruh.
talking
so
about
What you
listen
LeBron
talking
so
because
about?
all y'all some
if we
haters.
do talk about LeBron, it's a problem. If we don't talk about LeBron, it's a problem, dog. Like, bro, we up here just talking basketball. This didn't have nothing to do with LeBron whatsoever, dog.
Man, y'all
None.
talk about that man while y'all sleep. Y'all talk about LeBron and y'all
Nigga,
sleep,
no,
man.
you
Cut it
talk
out, bro.
about him while you sleep because you be
This-
dreaming about him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We just talk basketball.
I had a dream I cussed LeBron out the other night.
No, you talk about it while y'all sleep. That's all y'all think about.
Oh, man,
That's
that was a
all
good
y'all think
dream.
about.
Yo, hey,
Yeah,
bro.
I was
I listen.
game.
We
Like,
watching
I,
a Phoenix game. Y'all talk about LeBron. Come on, man.
You talking about
nobody
LeBron, dog.
said nothing about
Nobody
LeBron.
talked
You
about
said
LeBron,
it,
Look
bruh.
at
jackass.
y'all. Y'all sound like a bunch of chirping birds. Y'all sound like some birds right now.
What are you talking about, bruh? Yo,
he
this kid, man.
he trolling, dog.
He out here trolling, bruh.
Super troll, dog.
Y'all
Yeah,
boys sound like some birds, man.
you trying to light a fire that ain't even there, bro. You trying to
Yeah,
light a fire.
dog.
You trying to light a fire with no wood, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Boy, beat it,
And
dog.
get you a real mic, my nigga.
Yeah.
That boy's mad, man. LeBron got y'all boys up at night all night,
No,
man.
get your
LeBron keep
broke
y'all
man.
boys
Get
up
your
at night,
bum
man.
ass a new mic.
Bruh.
God damn, listen to
LeBron,
this trash
LeBron
ass
need
mic
to
you
get his
got.
team up at night. He need to get the Lakers up at night.
LeBron don't even got Savannah up at night,
Listen,
bro. Come on,
he's
I get
hey
personal, but
he
get out of here.
he's sitting over there listening to his own takes on LeBron and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why his mic sucks.
Listen to this man. He talk about LeBron's wife. How you know what LeBron's wife doing with him, man?
Listen, dog,
I
get
can
up.
say any. You know what? I can say anything to trigger a nigga that like LeBron, bro. Like I realize that,
Who
bro. Like
talked about his wife?
it's
Who
easy.
said anything
It's
about his
easy.
wife? What are you talking about?
It's easy. I can say any.
I
I
can
could just
say
mention.
anything to trigger a nigga who don't like LeBron. I can say
I
anything to
could just
trigger a
mention
nigga who
Bronny,
don't like
bro.
LeBron.
I could just mention Bronny and get a response out of you, nigga like you, bro. Like all the time.
Opera must
Anytime.
not be.
I take it
Opera
he was a
must not.
LeBron fan.
Opera must
Come
not
on,
be
bro.
online because
Look, that's
Opera's a
what he's
big
killing me
LeBron
about
fan.
I could
LeBron.
just
That's
call
what be
LeBron,
KD
killing me
soft and
about
y'all gonna get
LeBron
mad at
fans. You
LeBron.
say one
I can
thing,
call
bro.
KD. I can
hey
call
man,
KD
why
soft. Y'all
LeBron?
gonna
He
get
must
mad at
not
Hey,
be
LeBron.
why
online.
LeBron?
Hey,
Hey,
uh,
hey, you can say this. You be like, man, why LeBron got them tires? Why he pick those, man? Man, why? Why you got to down a black man in his tires, man? Hey, he had black man.
For real.
hey,
You be like, yo, where LeBron get that spinner from, bro?
Oh
Like, why
man.
you talking about LeBron spinners like that, bro? Like, mind your business.
Right, man. Then why you got to get personal and talk about his car? Be like,
Like we ain't even talk about it. I'm
Listen,
Hey,
just
y'all sound like a
asking.
broken record, bro.
obviously it don't matter if you talk about them or not. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is triggered, dog.
Yes. Oh yeah, they triggered. They on edge.
They just triggered all
They
day.
on edge all the time. T, bro. I told you, bro. I told you, bro. But the
Hey,
thing
I
is,
see y'all up
but
in here running y'all mouth talk about I'm triggered, bro. How I'm
yeah, you
triggered? Y'all
triggered
ain't
all
stop
the
Yeah,
talking since I
time.
bro.
mentioned that
Easily,
man's name.
easily triggered, bro.
They said you
Easily,
want to
Sensitive.
replace Savannah. They said
easily triggered.
you want to be the new Mrs. LeBron. You want to
No,
replace
he was
Easily
LeBron
triggered,
Soon
baby.
as
bro.
you say LeBron, y'all boys start tripping like some birds, man.
Bro, I could turn on my camera and show you a bag of Ruffles with LeBron on it and cut it in half. You gonna be mad?
I'm
Dead
mad
serious.
you eating golden ruffles. Oh, what you doing eating ruffles? Who eating ruffles?
I ain't eating
And y'all
Ruffles,
think
bro.
that's
I could cut.
funny, bro. That was corny as hell, bro. That was corny. Y'all some hating ass niggas,
Yeah,
Bro,
man. I
bro,
wasn't eating ruffles
clearly
for
you a
no
bigger
damn.
LeBron fan than me, but I bet I got more
That's like
paraphernalia
chewing
LeBron
on
than you
some
do.
damn blue jeans. You know what the hell?
Bro,
That's like chewing
That's
on
the
blue
This
jeans.
craziest
man
You know
said
what
he
the
thing,
gonna cut
hell?
that's
a
bro.
the
bag of
crazy
chips in
part.
You don't
half,
even know
and
why
these
you
dudes
like
started
LeBron,
laughing.
bro. Why you like
Corny,
LeBron?
bro.
Why you like LeBron? What you like about LeBron? What's your favorite thing about him?
His
I know
hair,
you ain't
his
copping his kicks
eyes.
because his kicks is trash now. His kicks hasn't been good in a decade.
Man, why
So
don't you like
I
LeBron?
know
Don't
you ain't
worry
doing
about
that.
why I like LeBron. Why you
Like,
hate
what
so much?
paraphernalia you
I'm
got
trying to
Why
LeBron
figure
you
that
out
hate
you
so
wear
what
to
much?
play
what
some real deal
I
joints?
could tell you what I don't like about LeBron all day, bro. We could go on for hours. We could go on for hours. I had a stream up here I had niggas up here for 6 hours, bro.
Tell me
I'll be
what you
telling you
don't like about
everything.
LeBron. Tell me
I
what
don't
you don't
like
like about LeBron.
everything. I don't like the way
Nigga,
he
they tell
dribble.
you all the
I
time.
don't
You
like
hear
the
the
way he run up the
videos.
court. I
You
don't
know
like the
what's
way
up, nigga.
I don't
Like,
like
bro,
the way he
come on.
leak out for points. I don't like the way he cherry pick. I don't like the way he rebound. I don't like the way he get assists. I don't like the way I don't like the way he whore for
There's
assists. I don't
no
like the way he
point of even
stat whore.
explaining that
I don't
he
like the
know
way he
that. Y'all
shoot.
told him
I
that
don't
the
like the
other
way he
day.
shoot free
And he the
throws.
only person in the league who do the things that you say, right?
I don't like none of it.
Y'all niggas argue about the same shit every day. It's like, dude, how many times you
Yeah,
gonna
man.
talk about
I
that?
swear we wasn't even talking about that
We
bump,
wasn't. We wasn't.
I swear we
We
wasn't.
wasn't.
See,
What do you
this is
don't like
not
about
us.
LeBron?
This
What do
is
you do
not
like about
us.
LeBron? It's like the same
So
questions literally
y'all
every
mad
day
about
from you
LeBron
niggas.
being brought up in the chat, but y'all ain't mad when y'all see this on
Ain't
TV
nobody
every
bring up
single day.
LeBron in the chat,
Nobody brought up
jackass. What you
LeBron in
talking
the
about?
chat, bro. What you
Apparently,
talking
there's
about?
somebody that's worse.
We talking about the Suns.
How about you? How about like, dog? That's the chat. Were we talking about it? No, you just wanted to bring it up to start a LeBron argument. Cut the crap.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all ain't talking about the Suns. KD got dunked on, and y'all ain't say
Yeah,
nothing.
we did, nigga.
Yes,
What
we
the hell you
did.
talking about? Cause I
Rewind the
brung it up.
tape.
Again,
Rewind the
I
tape.
brung it
you
up.
have to
What
tear
are you
down
talking about?
another player to put your dude on the pedestal, dad.
For
Come
two
on,
Hey,
man.
KD
seconds.
got hammered
For
on
two
hard.
seconds. If that was LeBron, y'all would be still talking about it right now.
Niggas swear, how you gonna hate on that black man? How you gonna hate on
Like
that
he the
black
only
man?
black man in the league. Like shut your ass up.
Yeah,
Black people out there.
niggas
Like,
is tripping, dad.
Hey, look, y'all can hate on LeBron all y'all want.
Y'all
Y'all
the
will
same
never be
old
him.
folk. Y'all the same old
You
folk.
can hate on him
Why
all you
y'all hating
want.
on
You will
LeBron?
never
He a
be
black
LeBron.
man and all that, but if Kyrie say something, oh he Martin Luther Kyrie. Like, come on, man, stop the shit. Stop it.
Oh man.
What's up? Welcome to HD 2 Eyes TV. Don't forget to
Oh, HD in the building. What up, HD?
Oh yeah, where is she at? Yeah. Come on in there, HD. HD, bro. Like he the I hit somebody with an uppercut, bro. He coming right with the haymaker, put him to sleep. Word up. That's the HD is. HD the homie. I just give him the light tag on the forearm. Boom. Come tag in, bro. Get
But
this
I just
nigga
think
out here.
the 76ers is hurting in this series when Joel Embiid
Yeah,
and
because that's what you need, bro. You need backup, bro. You need backup. Bad.
I blame Doc on
What I
Kuzma.
need. No.
I
Look,
blame Doc.
I
man.
definitely blame Doc for
I
that,
blame
bro.
Doc because for the simple Embiid was
I,
tired.
I,
I'm tired,
Like
bro.
as you see now,
Right.
you cannot rely on James Harden, dad. You just can't.
James, I ain't
You
gonna
know
lie.
what I'm saying?
James Harden, yeah, you
James Harden
can't.
was
You
just in a
cannot
slump,
rely.
but Embiid just got tired. He got tired like around the end of the third quarter.
Embiid wasn't supposed to be on the floor that long, bro. Like that's
I
the
agree.
thing. He
I
clearly
agree.
hurt.
James Harden
He's clearly
aged
hurt.
5 years in 2 years.
Man, he fell directly on his. Fell directly on his tailbone, like in the fourth
It
quarter,
was
Oh
third
so
my
it's
quarter.
so
goodness.
bad that the commentary had to say, "Why does Doc still have him in?"
Grant Williams lost all them teeth. Damn.
You can say Grant Williams lost all them teeth.
I thought Grant Williams was gonna come back in the game because B
Oh,
stepped on his head. I
yeah,
was
that's
Man,
right.
curb stomped the boy, man.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, man.
He gave him the Seth Rollins joint.
Oh yeah. He gave him the Seth
yeah,
Rollins
he
joint
was
for
like,
real, for real.
Oh,
and
that's
he wasn't
funny. The
even trying.
curb
And he
stomp.
Smashed
wasn't
on
even
that
trying to
bitch.
do that.
Just
And he
Man,
wasn't
smashed
even
on him,
trying to
bro.
do it.
Gardner
He
Hayward
just
was
so
trying
it just so
tonight.
happened
Nah,
that Grant
No,
Williams
that
but
nigga
Embiid
bite the
didn't do that
curb.
on
nah,
purpose though.
nah.
That
He
wasn't
didn't
on
do it on
purpose. Embiid didn't
purpose.
do that on purpose.
Nah,
Embiid dirty
That's
as
nah.
hell,
a
brother. He didn't do that on
300-pound
purpose.
accident.
Man, everything is on purpose. Fuck
That's a
that.
300-pound accident.
Oh man.
Because at first I was like, oh, he just fell on him.
He had no idea that man's face was gonna be under his shoe.
Yeah, nah, he
I'm
did.
praying for
He,
bro. I'm
He
praying.
was like, man,
Look
listen,
like a
Joe.
Draymond
He
incident to be. Nah,
hey,
I'm just playing.
he was hoping so bad that his head was the flow. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nope, that's not the flow.
Yeah, and he already had to watch how he needed to land because of his knee. So,
Yeah,
ooh. So that
and,
other
and
foot
he
coming down was like, boom.
I
he
gotta
still
rewatch it because I missed it. I didn't see it.
he
I gotta
still fell
rewatch it.
directly on his tailbone. That was the play I was talking about. He still fell directly on his tailbone. Dad. Like, woo.
Yeah, you can leave out and come back in, Terrence. Just redo it.
yeah, man, shit. It was like, oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, dog.
That's what it sounded like it was. But that game, listen, Doc Doc got 9 lives in the NBA, bro. Every time he lose a job, he get another one just that
I
quick,
mean,
bro. I swear to God, bro.
but
Like
but but Philly ain't it like, nah, they gonna tie it
Oh,
up
Doc
2-2.
got that Bravo voice, baby. That
Doc got 9 lives in the NBA, bro. Like he just be he the only coach that get traded, bro. Like that's serious, bro. Like for real, I don't want to be on this team, man. Hey, you just blew a 3-1 lead. It's cool. We got a job for you over here. Don't worry about it. Shit.
Man.
Ime Udoka might have took that
But
Houston job too soon, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
but Philly ain't out of it, dog. Boston is too. They too.
Oh, it's gonna be 2-2 going back.
Yeah, yeah. They too
Yeah, because
inconsistent, dog. They
they're
gonna.
gonna be too lax the next game.
So you know how to bet. Just like I told you today. Get ready to bet Phoenix 2 games in a row. Get that win, baby.
Yeah. Nah, they could. Phoenix could lose tonight.
You think
If they
Doc
lost tonight, it was over.
you think Doc lost that game on purpose just to not get a 3-1 lead?
Listen,
I
I
do.
wouldn't put it. I wouldn't put it
Well,
past them.
you can say that because we did
We was talking about that last night.
Last night they was like he get a 3-1 lead and he just blow it.
Exactly. So he bet it down 2-1. He like, you know what? We play better.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh wait, play that back. Play that back. Play that back. Play that back.
Wait for
Ooh.
the zoom in. Wait for the zoom in.
He said, wait for the zoom, man.
They showed it on like 8 different.
That's definitely that
what's
7.
going on? Where the ball?
So I was like, man, I thought he had connected. I thought maybe him and
seconds of daylight. He went
Bro,
out.
where
I
did
thought
he
him
go?
and Taylor Brown.
Listen, he
And
really.
if Joel would have fell on his back, that would have been the season. He
Look
could.
how
He
he's
could.
talking the ground.
If he would have fell on his back, that would have been the season.
Hey, Cino, shut up, bro.
If he would have fell on his back, that would have been the
I don't
season.
see him,
Like
dog. Where he at?
there's no way Joel could have broke his fall, bro, had he just flopped on his back
Oh, I
first.
see him. Where he at? Where he at?
Where he
Boom.
at?
He stepped on your head, man.
I
He
think
stepped
we
on your
lost
head.
him. I think we lost him. We be safe under here. Let's just stay here.
Yo.
Oh, damn.
Turned his TV off. Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh,
Put
no,
your-
no. It wasn't funny. When I saw it, it wasn't funny, but it was just funny.
Cino, get this off the screen. You
why
out of
am I
line, bro.
laughing
Come
at
on.
this, bro? Damn.
Cino out of line, bro. Come on, bro. Get this off the screen,
Like
please.
the curve.
Please get this off the screen. I don't even like Boston. Get this off the screen, please. Please get this off the screen, man. We don't need to see no more.
What is this three Stooges shit, man?
Yo, that's so much weight on that dick.
I ain't gonna lie.
Or something like that, man. That shit could have been
Oh,
fun.
lucky he didn't break his neck.
I mean, he lucky he ain't breaking it. He ain't break his whole.
Hey, why is he don't put?
No, you got to get this off screen, bro. Oh man, yo, his shit is done. Oh man, they got a wires grill like Kanye, bro. For real, for real. Rewire that shit.
I pray to God, man. I pray to God, man.
Get him some new veneers. He'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All they want for Curly and Joel, like
That shit gonna have to come. That shit gonna have to come out of Jaylen Brown's pocket.
I
For
don't
real.
know why you put his face
Y'all
there.
niggas are stupid. I can't.
Yeah, because if I'm Brad Williams, I'm like, you know this your fault, right?
I tried to put my foot down in his face. It's under my foot. Like, I'm under his face.
Hey, under
If I'm Jaylen Brown, bro, I want to be a good Samaritan. I'm paying that shit right
Oh,
away, bro. Go get
whoa.
them. Go get them benches, nigga. Stop bullshitting.
He said, I think we lost him.
Think we lost them. Them shits is gone. They gone, nigga. Shit.
Lost him, man.
You lost
Dude,
them.
it's crazy,
It's
bro.
gone, nigga. Them shits is gone, bro.
Eat solid food for a week because of you.
Shit.
Bro, let
Oh
me go on
man.
mute, bro. This shit is hilarious.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, but I think Phoenix, after exerting all that energy, man, like they better get something. They better get something out of their supporting cast next game. For real, for real. They better get something. Cause I don't like Karceno, you were saying it, bro. Like that 40+ minutes now, and then what was it? What's in the next game on Sunday? Like, and then you gonna go back out there and play another 40 minutes with no Chris Paul? Nah, that ain't gonna work, cuz. That ain't gonna work, bro.
Yeah, so Gil just got the link. So if he wanted to get in, he can get in. The link is there.
Oh, you saying Gil the link? Oh wow.
Yeah.
This ought to be fun. I'ma
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, let's ask Gil for his game time analysis. His
Gil
breakdown.
who? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yes,
Gil who?
please.
What? Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah. That
There's
Gil.
only one. Well, no, they ain't.
He just
No,
did a
nigga. This nigga's
3 hour
named
live
Gil, bro.
stream.
That's all I'm
He did a
Gil
3
is. I
hour
mean, well, listen. Listen. Gil was nice. Like Buddy said, he wasn't great. He was nice. But I mean, I just want to see what silly shit Gil gonna say tonight, bro. Like for real. That's gonna make
I
the
don't know
night.
if he got anything left. He just talked about me for 3 hours. The whole Guardian of the Galaxy movie. He talked the whole 3
He said
hours.
the whole Guardians of the Galaxy
About
movie.
you?
About me for 3 hours straight. Then he was texting me for another 2 hours.
Why is he talking? Yo, Cino, what is going on, bro? I need to know how this all this is strange, man. What's going on, man?
Man, this guy.
You attract strange people. You know
he
that,
said
don't
you. He said you
I
attract
actually
strange
made
people.
a video talking about what happened with him and Kwame, and then
Uh
he went on IG and he was talking like real tough about me and tagged me in it. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, that's really Gilbert Arenas. Like, what is he? Is he crazy or something? So then I'm like, oh, okay, this dude really bumped his head. And then he like, why you never respond? I'm like, I did. I just didn't do it in the DM. I just left it right there and I talked to you direct. I ain't go under the comment. I went to the DM and hit you up. Then all of a sudden, something weird happened with my channel. Like the video was messed up and I had to go in there and do something. I was like, oh yeah, y'all didn't did that. And boy, oh boy, man, it was on. From that point on, I made a video exposing it. Then he gonna delete the messages. I'm like, what you delete the messages for?
so what you delete the messages for? Unbelievable.
But I was like, I already got it on tape. So it started from there. Then he was like, oh, you defended Kwame. And then he came back saying stuff on IG, and we made the videos. It's going crazy. Then he got a lawyer involved. I'm suing y'all, defaming me.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then he called the police. He got the lawyer calling. I got to have my lawyer call him. I'm like, I talked to this lawyer. I'm like, this dude's an idiot. So I was like, I can't even speak to this dude no more. He worse than Gil. So I was like, my lawyer was like, out of here. So I had to check to see was this a real lawyer. Because ain't never heard a lawyer, and he's like, I've been practicing law for about 40 years. Never have I ever heard another lawyer say, I guarantee victory. We don't say nothing like that.
Cap. Who guaranteed
Like
victory?
it was the 1-800 commercial.
Right. I guarantee you get a win.
I swear, Gil to me, bro, always reminded me of Geno Smith. Remember when Geno Smith got stolen, bro? He broke his jaw for 6 weeks. Remember that? I know what had happened, bro. Apparently, he owed somebody in the locker room money, bro, and tried to play it off on some Gil shit. He was like, "Nigga, I ain't paying you, bro. Get out of here, bro." And got stolen. Got his jaw broke for like a couple of weeks. That's what had happened. Gil kind of remind me of Geno Smith in that aspect, bro. Like for real, bro. Like he just like yo, laughing in the back, yo. I got mine. Like don't make me get Javarius Crimson on your ass.
I didn't know nothing about Gilbert Arenas like behind the scenes until the incident.
Yeah.
In the NBA. Before that, I'm like, he a cool ball player. Like other than that, that was it.
Yeah. Gil was
that was it.
Like, Gil was all right.
He wasn't a bust.
Yeah, this fool sending a picture.
Gil wasn't a bust, man. He was all right. Yeah, he was good.
He wasn't a bust. Who would say that he's a bust?
Why is Gilbert Arenas?
Nah, shit. Somebody
what
said.
You say,
Hey,
look at this. This fool sending me video of him in a damn room with a shirt off. What the hell is wrong with this?
Macho Man.
Yeah, hey,
breathing
man,
hard and shit. What the
this
fuck?
getting disturbing, bro. Yeah, Gil.
What is that?
Yeah, this getting wild disturbing, bro.
What is that?
You ain't supposed to send no dude no video, bro, with your shirt. Come on, bro. What you doing?
Show off the house, like, dog, go put a shirt on, dog. What you trying to do?
Okay.
I guess he tried to show off his house and didn't realize he didn't have a shirt on.
Oh no, he think he Morris Chestnut or some goddamn.
You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of like, remember when Tyrese and that comedian got into it, and then he started talking like on his patio at his house?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's like, I'm not in my office. So
I definitely remember that bullshit.
I forgot. I think it was the comedian that be like imitating like people's voices or something. I can't remember.
I think it might have been Afion Crockett. I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
I think that was. Wait a minute.
See, no.
Wait a minute, no, that wasn't Afion. That was Spanky Hayes.
Frank Hayes? Yeah, that's what
it was.
Hey, Cino, did Gil ever tell you why? What LeBron said to him, man, that made him miss them 2 free throws?
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Wait, it's over. If you miss these, it's over.
That's what made him choke. That's what made him choke.
Yeah. Just what he said. He said, I think he said this like years ago. Like, yeah, that's what LeBron said to him. Like, you missed these 2 free throws, it's over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And once he missed both of them, then
that's what, I ain't gonna lie. You know what they set him up.
I thought it would have been we had your kids tied up in the basement or something like that.
Nah, that was nothing. Nah, LeBron ain't that loud. Bron ain't that crazy, bro. Like, that Bron ain't that crazy. That's the perfect punching bag, man, to go to the play that have get your playoff feet wet against, bro. Gilbert Arenas, bro. Go right to him. That's the perfect setup, bro. They lined your ass right up. They fed you to LeBron.
When did that happen? I don't even remember when that game happened.
That was 06. That was 06. That was 06. It was 06. It was 06.
Okay.
I think he played LeBron 3 years straight in the first round.
Yeah, I know they went. I knew Wizards went to the playoffs. I just didn't remember.
Yeah. They kept spoon. They kept spoon feeding them to LeBron. Yeah,
I think it was like 03 to like 07.
It was like, yo, let's spoon feed LeBron this goofy real quick, man. Like, get him up out of here, man.
Yeah, I think it was like 03 to 06 when the Wizards was going to the playoffs, right? First,
like over, like 04 to 07 or something like that. Something like that. Yeah,
Wizards just didn't have enough. They had what?
They kind of had a squad though. They kind of had a squad out there.
Hey, what's that?
My phone don't work. I was in the office. Somebody's phone don't work. My phone don't work. I'm in the office. I'll be on the line. outside in my office. I'll be on there.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, it look like you running.
It said, "Don't look like you running."
Yeah, like you running, dog.
All right, nah, Gil. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Gil come up in. Yeah, this gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be
Yeah.
some good quality entertainment, man. So get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, y'all gotta let Gil talk though.
Nah, we'll let Gil talk. Man. As soon as he start talking silly, brother, that's when we're gonna interject.
Man, let it
Nah,
be
y'all can
what
run
it is.
Gil
He
off. Y'all
gonna come
start
on.
talking when he talking. You know he ain't gonna go for that, bro.
Hey, this ain't. It's not the Gilbert Arenas pod, bro.
I'm saying though, man, we got a chance to get a lot of information from him. You want to keep him in here long as you can, so you can get that information, bro.
What information you want
Information
What
from
on
him?
what?
information on what?
Like, what are you talking about?
Just on anything you gotta ask. Like if you want to answer from something, you can't interrupt him and come in with your point when he's still talking. I already know how I go, bro. I'm just saying. I ain't saying that's what you're gonna do, but
Listen,
I'm
What
just
the
saying.
hell?
that's all he doing is doing this.
He didn't
He
win.
didn't
She
win.
did.
Shit.
1-on-1 queen.
This fool, this is what he been doing for like 2 hours straight. He just did a 3-hour live talking about me.
Oh man.
And then it's all this.
Like I've been saying for months, I have no idea what the deal
Uh,
is between y'all and
I don't name me
Kwame or
neither.
whoever. I just be like, people just tell me, I'll be like, oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie. When
It's like, all right.
Kwame first responded to that to the Matt Barnes joint, bro, that was the funniest shit ever. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that was funny for like 4 months.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
just
funny
being
for like a
real.
good couple of months,
Yes,
but
I
like
enjoyed my
4 months, bro. It was funny.
everybody stopped listening. It was like, yo, it was like, all right, man, we just gonna leave Kwame alone. But yeah,
Yeah,
Kwame,
that
yeah.
was like funny for like four
That don't
months,
mean,
like
yeah,
two
that don't
years
mean,
ago.
yeah, because I guess they thought Kwame wasn't no stand up dude, bro. Like they was just like, all
He
right,
just played the replay. That shit was still hilarious.
oh yeah,
So this is the reason this is all happening right now. Because he saw this video here.
Like we have Greg Cardone has 2.3 billion in real estate.
It was
Why don't we have a lot
had to exploit his ignorance and how he say stupid stuff. So
of NBA players that own half of them?
You know what? Fuck that. Let me see how. What's his name? What the fuck? I should know his name by now.
Play the stock market. I would buy land. Like we have Greg Cardone has 2.3 billion in real estate. Why don't we have a large group of NBA players that own half of them?
Greg Cardone. You know what? Fuck that. Let me see how. What's his name? What the fuck? I should know his name by now. What is this nigga name? What is this nigga's name? What is Greg Cardone's name? Is it Greg Cardone?
hey yo, niggas bought in Red Fox though. Like, come on, bro.
dog, did this man really just say? That's like me saying, "Yo, what is Leafs? What Terrence Webb? I mean Terrence Webb. Yeah, what's Terrence Webb's name? Is it
That's
Terrence
it. Yeah.
Webb?
That's foul.
Hey yo,
What's
That's
Terrence
foul.
Webb's
Gilbert,
name?
wow for
Terrence
that,
Webb.
yo. Gilbert, wow for
Yeah.
that, bro.
What is Greg Cardone's name? Is it Greg Cardone?
Cardon's name.
What is this nigga's name?
Greg Cardone.
What is Greg Cardone's name? Is it Greg Cardone?
He said, "What is Greg Cardone's name?"
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did?
And you're not very bright. I'm so glad we had that talk.
Is laughing at me because I got beat up every day. Not one time and then I quit. Every day, the same nigga had to beat me up. So that means I kept coming back for more ass whooping because I didn't learn my lesson. They don't understand that concept.
Yo, is this sped up?
Hey yo, Gilbert tweaking.
Heavy-handed, about
Is this
245, 235.
is this sped up?
Yeah, this sped up.
Now, y'all understand the concept of someone that's annoying. Every day they keep fucking with you. Bad days, good days. You start to get a little more aggressive to try to sway them from, fucking with you, right? But
No.
I kept coming back every day for that ass whooping. There was days where he hit me with his car. Like I walked in front. So I was fucking with him, drove me home, and then I walked behind the car, got hit, right? So I was smart. Not gonna do that shit no more. The next time I walked in front of the car, right? So
Yeah, now this is how his
What?
smart.
Oh
He
God!
hit by the car.
He got hit by a car.
Yeah, by Chris Mills. They used
Chris
to
Mills.
Chris
Yeah,
Mills.
Chris Mills used to play for the Golden State Warriors. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was deboing him.
Yeah,
This is
he
why
was
Gil been
Debo.
This is why he did a 3-hour live stream talking about me. I did a 15-minute video. He did 3 hours.
Damn.
And as you can see, he is still DMing me for the last 2 hours.
Man, yo, Gil.
Hey, you
Gil.
giving them content, you giving them that content, bro. He gonna keep hitting you up. You giving them content.
No, I'm not giving him no content. I'm just playing him. This is him.
But he's so stupid. He's so stupid. He thinking it's content.
And then I
Dog, he making the own content because he just saying dumb stuff out of dumb stuff. Listen to how his intelligence level is. Listen to what he says. I walked behind the car and got hit. Then I got smart. And then I walked in front of the car. Watch what happened.
behind the car got hit, right? So I was smart. Not gonna do that shit no more.
I ain't gonna do
The
that.
next time I walked in front of the car, right? His car and then the driveway. Just maybe 2 feet between the driveway and his car, right? I walked in front of the car. He hit me into my garage.
And that's like, fool me once, shame on you. I mean, shame on me. Fool me twice, you ain't gonna fool me again.
How did he say?
You said fool me twice.
Say, oh,
You ain't gonna fool me again.
I got smart. This time I'm gonna go in front of the car.
Hey,
Wait.
Gilbert
I'm
got hit in the ass and caught CTE.
I'm
bro.
still stuck
Clearly.
on the I got smart part. I'm still stuck on that.
Which like damaged my hip. So I was out. I mean, I was on IR, so they didn't give a fuck. But I was out for about two weeks. Like,
Man, big dummy, man.
Gilbert got hit in the ass and caught CTE, bro.
I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing at that, man.
I can't stop laughing.
Hey, that is funny.
Did this man just say, I went behind the car and got hit, so I got smart, and I went in front of the car this time. And then I got hit to the garage.
Then I was out for 2
I
weeks.
can't make this up. This dude is too smart for me. What's Grant Cardone's name again? Is it Grant Cardone? Oh my God. I take that back. You are entertaining, man.
I was fucking with him, drove me home, and then I walked behind the car, got hit, right? So I was smart. Not gonna do that shit no more. The next time I walked in front of the car, right?
You big dummy. You're a big dummy there. I'm not kidding you. You're a big dummy. Listen to it, dummy. You dummy, you big dummy. You're a big dummy there. I'm not kidding you. You're a big dummy. Listen to it, dummy. You dummy, you bigger dummy than my dummy.
Dog, what is he talking about?
You treat me like corn. Hey, remember you can try to treat me like a corner, nigga? What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I'm trying not to look like you. That's all.
Oh, bro, you're losing it, my man.
I'm trying not to.
Losing it, bro. You over here perming your head and shit, man. You embarrassing the fuck out of us, bro. Let's
You need to burn your shit.
No, retire.
I ain't gonna lie.
The shit you doing
That's
there.
probably a
Hey,
nigga
you
that's
not
dumber
that
than that. I ain't gonna lie. Them are two dumb
I
ass
want to be like
niggas.
you. You got a minivan.
Be old.
You
Sit down.
32.
These
You
niggas
40
is
like a
stupid.
minivan.
Too old in this shit.
Who want to
They
drive a
both
minivan?
silly, bro.
What is that? Who is
They
that?
both
Gilbert and
silly.
who?
That's Nick Young. That's Nick Young.
Nick ain't
Oh,
swaggy P.
They both silly. They both silly.
Yeah,
with them.
Him is
I ain't
his
gonna
it.
lie. Both of them
Listen to
niggas.
how Swaggy roast him. Swaggy finna say, dog, you 30-some years old driving a minivan. You can't talk to me driving a minivan.
Wait, who driving the minivan?
He got a Maybach minivan, dog.
Who drive? Wait, hold on. Wait, who
Maybach
driving
minivan.
Who driving the
Bro,
minivan?
what is a Maybach mini?
Nigga said a Maybach minivan.
Maybach minivan. He just sent me the picture of it right
Bro,
here.
put the picture up of the minivan, bro.
You mean
Yeah,
a
put that
Sprinter?
shit up.
Yeah, it is right there. He just
Yeah,
sent
You
let's
me.
mean
see
the
the
Sprinter?
liability.
The Maybach Sprinter? That's the only van
Like,
I
that's
know.
my Chinese Maybach, my minivan. He,
Chinese
What?
Maybach, my minivan. Yo, what is?
he's like, it's your chat, so why do I care? There's my Chinese minivan.
Yo, why does he talk, bro? Like he got mad concussions, bro. Like
Bro, he
what?
caught CT. Bro, he got kicked in the ass and caught CTE, bro. I promise you.
He got kicked in the ass
I've
and
heard of
caught
being kicked in
CT.
the head and get CT. I ain't never heard somebody get kicked
He
in the
kicked in
ass
the
and get
ass.
Cause
CT.
he's slow, bro. That's how slow he
Hey,
is.
minivan. Do all nigga shit. Who wanna drive a minivan? That nigga there, dying his head, motherfucker, like he motherfucking Malcolm X. Shit. Like I can't even clean you no more. Fucking dumb face. Hey, dumb. This nigga over here dying alone.
He's gonna be the first NBA All-Star to get roasted, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like you. You a grown ass man. Look at you. Look at you.
I never heard of a Maybach Biddy van before.
Me neither. I
I
ain't
heard
never
of a
heard of a
Sprinter.
Maybach
I heard of a
minivan.
Sprinter. I know what the Sprinter is.
I know what a spiker is, nigga,
Bro,
but
he
not
got
No, the
the.
exhibited to
Sprinter,
$50.
I've seen that before.
He
That's
say
like
you
a
got
real
12
car. I've
keys
seen
on
that.
your
But
car.
a minivan, I never heard of that before.
Hey,
Me
he got that
neither.
off
I
Pimp My
never heard
Ride,
of
dog.
it either.
Gilbert took that to Pimp My Ride.
I never
Maybach
heard of
Sprinter
that
van is
either, bro.
basically like one of those VIP type vans, but that wasn't it from what I saw in the
Damn
picture.
sure
I
wasn't.
don't know what that was. Like, bro.
Hey, he got exhibit to do that for him.
Yeah, look at this.
Man, the nigga live in his van. That's fucked up.
Nigga said nigga live in the van.
I was talking to van driver. That's why you was a corner nigga. That's why you was talking to van driver. I was talking to van driver. You drive a bus. You left the NBA to drive a bus. I was talking to drive a bus.
Nigga said you have. Nigga said you got out the NBA to drive a bus.
Hey, when you were roll, hey, when you were
Yo, both of these niggas is goofy as hell anyway, bro. They both goofy as fuck.
Hey, when you were roll,
Definitely a goofy.
Hey, they took 22s on a van. They running around with spinners.
I ain't gonna lie, this is the most retarded backcourt, bro.
I don't know that much about Nick Young.
It's the most retarded backcourt since Karceno, Mobley, and Steve Francis.
I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know that much about Nick Young and behind the
I
scenes.
do, bro. Karceno could tell you, bro. Both of them niggas make first team all goof. They both goofy as fuck.
My homeboy snitched on Nick Young for cheating on the Iggy Azalea.
Oh, you talking about D-Lo snitch ass?
Yeah.
Rat bastard, man. That's why.
Well, man, this is funny. He's like, tell me how it feel to be old, living in the house all alone.
Nigga, Nick Young career was over at 29, bro.
But he got a ring though. I'll say that.
Nick's
He did?
career was over when he first
Yeah,
got
Nick
drafted.
Young got a
Gil
ring.
was his vet.
Who he got a ring with? Who he got a ring with?
Golden
He got one
State.
with Warriors.
He did get. Oh yeah, he did get a ring
KD.
with Golden State. Right.
Uh-oh, that's his baby mama. We'll see what
He
happens.
started off with Gillis' fucking vet. Look.
Oh.
Yo, who
He gave
that?
him a-
Gil? Who that?
That's
Gil?
his baby mom. She just slapped that nigga ran.
Look like a joke.
Bow.
Well,
Who that? Gil
Bow.
with
where they
a
play
ring?
from.
She just
That was
slapped.
hard.
She just gave that nigga a two
Let's
piece.
hear the slaps, you know. Let's hear the slap one more time.
But it's Gil. I can't fight him.
That's the tough part. You already know.
He's a star.
You'll keep that thing on him too, though.
Crazy. I told him he ruined my life. You know? Partying, they stealing tires and rolling it into the film room and Jesus. That's my first time ever spending like $1,000 on some glasses. Straight from college. I'm like, damn, I'm about to buy some. Really?
I think at this point in Gil's life, he know he a goofy, bro. That's his calling card.
Look who rub his balls on her. Oh, man, this is disrespectful. Yo, what? Look who rub his balls on her. Oh,
What?
Man, this is disrespectful now. I'm about to buy some. Really? I came here to show off. Yo, what you trying to show off for, young? Yo, what? Look who rub his balls on her. Oh, man, this is disrespectful now.
I'm so low.
Well, you know this your shit.
Slick.
Well, you know this your shit.
Slick.
I'll blame you. I had him dead to rights.
I know. We have a rule and I interrupted. If you drop something, you gotta eat it.
You have an 11,000 square foot fucking house and you live by your fucking self. You had your fucking kids. And you had all fucking 32 niggas running around in that some bitch.
I don't even want to watch this shit no more, bro. Like that.
But he live alone. He talking about somebody with a square foot house. He got a big gigantic house. He live alone, driving a minivan. Like a minivan with no kids.
It's a Benz though.
I thought he had kids.
I thought he had a son. Don't he got a son?
They don't live with him. That's why he said no.
Oh, but he do still got kids.
Alone? Malcolm, are you alone? Are you alone right now?
He ain't getting it.
All right, Gil, I don't drive a minivan like you.
You a grown ass man. Look at you.
Look at you.
Nigga got motherfucking grocery bag.
He said you're correct.
You don't use that kind of protection anyway, Nick. You got both of them.
Both of these niggas is goofy. All right, get yourself.
That's fucked up, man.
All right.
Well, 12K square feet. What is that? Like an 8-bedroom?
This dude's a walking oxymoron, ain't he? How you gonna talk about someone else's mother when you ain't do nothing for your mama? Oh my God. I can't make it up, people.
Don't got nothing to do with
Can't make it up.
You boy, bro.
Can't make it up.
Shit.
Yep. So yeah, he saw that video and got all mad. That's why he been doing videos with the guy we're talking about. We just keep exposing them.
So I would have saw that video. I'd have got mad too at myself for saying that goofy ass
exactly. He the one that's saying it.
I'm like, oh, I really said that stupid shit, bro. Oh my God, this nigga got me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Gil really has like a mental problem.
Oh,
Something definitely wrong with Gil.
I feel you, Trey. I feel you. That's the way
definitely
I
wrong
feel
with
with
Gil,
both of them
bro.
niggas.
Both of them niggas is definitely goofy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nick Young is just as goofy as he is, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think they goofy. They just mentally slow, bro. Like something is wrong with them dudes' brains, bro.
Them niggas need their own show, man. Like Cameron and Mace or some shit, bro. Like for real.
I'm not watching that.
Like Cam is funny.
I ain't watching that.
I'm not watching that. I'm watching Cam and Mace.
Yeah, I'm
you might as well
watching
watch Gil's Arena if that's what you want to see.
Nah, I'm definitely not watching that.
Gil funny by accident. Cam, he just funny, period, bro.
Yeah.
It's Harlem niggas. Harlem niggas funny.
Them Harlem, I ain't gonna lie. Harlem niggas,
that just had me crying.
You can't be around them niggas too long, bro. Like they just be saying out of pocket shit. Other niggas think it's funny.
So much,
they say stuff that I would say. Anybody? Well, that's just how we all do. We just
that's how. Yeah, New York. Yeah,
they say some shit you would think.
They dare you to pop off.
Yeah, and then dare you to pop off. You gonna have to shoot a nigga in the knee, bro. You say some shit that like, yo, you can't. Half of the shit that they be saying to each other, you can't say to everybody. You can't, bro. Like it's just like, yo.
That's why I'll be like, you come over here, you better not be sensitive. I'll tell you that.
Word.
You gonna have a long
I
day.
just told Gil, I'm like, Gil, where the hoes at?
Nigga said Gil with a hole. Oh man.
Right, you said the kids, I got the house by myself. I got the mansion. I'm like, where the hoes at? You over here with your shirt off, trying to show off.
Nigga said you over there with your shirt off.
Right, look like an R&B nigga. I'm like, you over here trying to get your R&B nigga home. I'm like,
so you over there trying to get your R&B nigga home.
Stop. Don't say no more. Don't say no more. No.
Like he's more chestnut. Look at this
nigga oh man.
He's just more straight nuts. Look at him, fruity as hell.
Nigga Gil is out here just taking consistent L's, bro.
Hey,
he don't give a damn.
He damn sure don't. I don't know what he care about.
You send this to somebody. I'm like you send this to one of the hoes or something. Send that to them.
No, hey, I don't know. Could you tell me, do Gilbert got his own podcast, bro?
I think he got his own thing, that Gil's Arena thing. It's failing. He need us to help him out.
Would you go on his show if he asked you to go on his show?
No, I have to get paid to go on the show. I'm gonna do it like Zoom. I ain't going over there.
I gotta get paid to go on that show, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Front me the money. Yeah, send me the money up front. I go.
Yeah, they can't afford it. So
The last time I watched anything from Gibbs when he was on Complex, that one or twice. I think it was like once or twice.
Probably a couple of interviews.
You tuned in to watch that porn shit.
I don't like Mia Khalifa though. Mia Khalifa's
So you
overrated.
tuned in to watch that
He
porn.
saw that. He's like, wait a minute, that's Mia Khalifa.
But I knew Mia Khalifa was
Mia
overrated.
Khalifa made $12K, bro. She made 120 videos.
That's why you stopped to check it out.
No, not really. I just seen it pop up right after Everyday Struggle. Because I watched Everyday Struggle every
right.
day.
You saw it pop up.
I watched the interview with the light skin bald head dude.
Like trash though. I've said
but
that since day one.
said, whoa, wait a minute. What's she doing? She got a show in YouTube right here.
I watched the interview. I ain't gonna lie. I watched the interview that he did with his son.
I seen that it was Gilbert, some other player, and Mia Khalifa.
Ain't nobody tuning in for Gilbert.
Hey, Cino, you
it twice.
talking about Howard Stern mad at the players not acknowledging him on the sideline.
Ooh, Howard Stern.
Yeah, 2 Raw was talking about it. He made a video about it. How the players don't acknowledge him on the sideline. What you think about that?
I don't give a fuck.
Howard Stern, the radio shock jock guy.
Yeah, he put out a tweet. He mad because people don't acknowledge him on the sideline.
Because who cares about Howard Stern? That's
right.
Sounds like white entitlement.
Oh, bro, his goose been cooked years ago.
Don't nobody care about no damn Howard Stern, bro. He Don Imus in disguise.
What they talking about is
the hell with him.
They just
KD did get yacked on. KD got yacked on by a light skinned kid with no back, bro. Come on, bro. We off this.
I seen a chick.
The way he did it.
I seen a chick put roses on.
He got dunked on by somebody with no back, bro. He weak as fuck, bro. Like I knew KD was weak.
MPJ still young though. He could still do that, bro. MPJ still young. Still do it.
He ain't got no back though. Like,
but he young though. He could do it more now than he will be able to do it in like 5 years.
He ain't supposed to be doing that over KD, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Seen that. It was funny because I seen a chick.
That's wild to me.
LeBron got dunked on last night.
Not like KD.
Not like KD though.
By old man.
It don't matter. Not like KD. Let's be fair here. It wasn't like KD just got dunked on.
LeBron got dunked on by GP3.
Oh yeah, that was a yak. Oh no, he got yacked on. He got he got dunked on.
Doing that either.
He got a whole armpit. He got a whole armpit smelling in his face and everything.
The mofo fell and everything. Like
but he competed. He went for it. Ooh, he got dunked on.
Got crammed
People
on,
get
bro.
dunked on, bro.
Nah, that dunk on, bro, is
that ain't even the craziest dunk I ever seen.
That's not, but
it's not the craziest.
It's not the craziest, but it's embarrassing.
KD, bro.
It's embarrassing. I'm like, no, you got dunked on. My thing was, you got dunked on by Michael
for his
Jordan,
standards.
nigga.
For his standards, it's embarrassing.
Jamal Murray, I was like, that's Jamal Murray.
For what KD is trying to do, bro, it's embarrassing.
Look over here. Look at my man's right here. Look at what he do. Watch this. Look,
he got yacked on, bro.
Oh, yeah, look, but that's the Suns guy. That's the Suns bench. He on the team and he looking like, like you got dunked on. Like, dude, you his teammate. I ain't never seen that. Watch my man right here. Watch this guy right here. Watch
man, don't nobody care about KD.
Watch this. Watch it. Look how he pointing.
Like you're not understanding, but I do.
The Suns gonna lose. The Suns gonna lose the series off of that because dude was pointing.
Hold on. Like y'all just not understanding.
Just
but I get
KD
it.
plays for that team, they don't have no chemistry. They don't have no chemistry.
Different type of atmosphere. Like,
KD might be playing for that team, but he ain't cool with everybody on that team, bro. They don't really mess with KD like that.
It's not even that. Y'all looking way too. It's Gen Z. Everything is funny to them. You think just because they're on the same team, they're not gonna laugh at that? It's Gen Z. Everything.
Yeah, they gonna laugh, but you don't usually see the sideline, bro.
I was like, dog, you got dunked on by a dude that nobody knows.
This is the playoffs. They think everything.
You got dunked on by a light skinned kid with no back.
They don't treat
it got no back,
like real life, bro.
They could laugh at him in the locker room, but on the
his
sideline,
back is weak, bro.
Laughing at him on the sideline is crazy.
our generation. This is young niggas. Young niggas do that.
Yes,
I
young
get
kid
it.
with no
When
back.
Lonnie played
That's
for
why
the
I don't be
Spurs, he
tripping.
almost dunked on somebody on the Nuggets, and then the Nuggets bench reacted to how high he jumped. That was in the
That
playoffs.
is
don't
a fact.
overreact to that shit no more because I know what's
Yeah,
up.
but Cino said he was pointing though. That's different.
I ain't gonna lie. The funniest thing was when Brandon Knight got yacked on, bro, and Greg Monroe just like he did looked at me. He's like, oh,
that was crazy. I don't know why he went up with
with
I'm like,
DeAndre.
dog, you trying to go up with DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan was like 10 feet off the ground.
I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
that was Lob City. DeAndre was
that was
different,
probably
bro.
like one of the best dunks in the 20. That and
I
LeBron dunking on Jason
was
Terry.
like, oh. I was like, dog. Everybody was like, oh,
Oh my
Kyrie
god.
buried Brandon
LeBron
Knight. I
dunking on
said, no,
Jason
he
That
Terry was
didn't.
a good one too.
the white dunk over Drew Holiday. I ain't gonna lie, he almost put him through the goal, like literally, like he did. He just jumped
So
up
he
there
was
thinking he was gonna
saying
get something.
no, the dunk in the All-Star game where Giannis dunked on Steph because Steph was trying to avoid him the whole game. He got caught underneath the basket and Giannis
That's a
just
fact.
boom.
You dunk on
I
somebody
was
in the
like,
All
oh,
Star game. That's personal, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shaq did that to David Robinson, bro. He coughed on him in the All
There was
Star
a
game.
few of them. You had Bron dunking on Jason Terry. Then you had somebody from the Celtics dunking on LeBron. It was like in 2019 or something.
Oh, you talking about Tatum?
no, that was Jason. That was Tatum.
That was Tatum.
Okay, and then there was Giannis dunking on LeBron, but a lot of people don't acknowledge that one because Giannis wasn't a big name yet. So that
I
was like
remember
2016 or
Donovan
something.
Mitchell having a putback dunk on somebody one time, like in a
I
series.
think Malcolm
I think
Brogdon
that was
caught.
in the
I think
playoffs.
Malcolm
Yeah,
Brogdon caught LeBron too. Anybody else got any
yeah.
LeBron
Malcolm
memories?
Brogdon caught LeBron. I'm talking about some dunks that was look like stone cold accidents, bro. Like yo,
Oh,
somebody could get hurt.
DeAndre Jordan dunking on Brendan Knight and LeBron dunking on Jason Terry.
Now that was the
Like,
setup.
those were the
Oh
main
no,
They
that
two.
wasn't
lined him
no
up for
accident.
that.
I thought that Steph,
Those were the main two.
LeBron, that wasn't no accident. He missed that.
I asked Gil where the hoes is. They on their way. He gonna send me the. He went and called up some damn hoes. So, I want to get in there. I'm like, dude, this is
Let me find out you could get Gil to do anything, bro.
Yeah, I know I can't. It's funny. I'll be getting him to do it too. It's funny as hell.
You know, you still be playing Madden, bro?
I ain't played, man. I got Madden 22. I ain't played that but once.
Madden's trash.
I
Madden
remember
been trash for a
in
decade.
that old house. I remember when you was in your old house. You used to play Madden with that little boy. What's the little boy name?
Oh, Gab, my godson. Yeah,
yeah.
he still be playing. He be
Madden
hoping
is
somebody
trash,
play.
dog.
Now he on 2K, so he be trying to get me to go on 2K. But now they don't even play the game no more. They play Street.
Yeah.
They play that 2K
The park.
Street.
You talk about park.
Talk about my park.
Yeah, whatever that thing is.
That's the best mode in the game.
Yeah, that's what they do. I'm just like,
You ain't gonna see Cino on that.
All right, you ain't gonna see me on that playing with some strange. You're like, cut, dog, cut, and then everybody.
They playing with their creative players.
That's why I don't like playing in my pockets. You play these random dudes. Man, cut. I'm like, man, you don't shut your ass up.
Man, because you probably trash.
Damn. He walked into it. Damn.
Right, dude was like, man, you shooting all the damn shots. You shooting 18 shots in the damn thing. I'm like, dog, you shooting like you Kobe or somebody. You ain't got that green light.
I was gonna get 2K. I was gonna get 2K23 the Championship Edition because it comes with a League Pass for free for 12 for a year.
Yeah, I know they trying to get anybody to get this damn
But
Washington.
I'm probably gonna get 24, like for next September. So probably gonna have Kobe on the cover or something.
2K be milking Kobe. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I mean, it's 24 though. I mean, they put Jordan on 23, so 24 should be Kobe. They haven't put Kobe on the cover in a minute. The only time they put Kobe on the cover is when he retired, when he passed away, and then
when they came out with the Zion version, they put him on that version.
yeah, that's the year he died. He died that year, so they're gonna put him on the legend cover.
Yeah.
Because Dame Lillard was like the actual main face of the game.
Because Mitch Trubisky was playing like the best quarterback at the time. Mr. Trubisky had a little run.
Yeah, he had that fluke season, and the kicker missed that field goal.
Yeah.
That was his end. That was the end of his run. I was like,
My thing is, people don't understand how hard that is. People think, "Oh man, it's a kick. This should be easy for you." I'm like, dog, do you realize the pressure that be going through their brain when they get ready to kick that football?
Them
Nah,
little white boys, all them
that's
eyes
one
on them.
play, bro. You got to make one play of the game. You got pressure that much built up on you, bro. Like
That's
dudes
like
be
PJ
playing
Tucker.
4 straight
Like
quarters.
that dude that missed it with the dude from Minnesota when he missed. I'm like, dog. First of all, it was cold. It was cold as hell out there. Second of all, that wind was probably
Kicking with a frozen toe.
Bro, like they say, you got one job, bro. You got one job. That's it.
You could have like a bad day, like what's the name from the Cowboys in the playoffs? Missed 4 in a row.
Oh, that was about to beat the hell out of him. That was like, this he threw his helmet. It was like, man, this dude keeps missing field goals.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was about to kill him.
Luckily, they still
Well,
beat the Buccaneers anyway.
everybody talking
It's
about,
like,
oh man. I say, hey, everybody can't have it, Justin Tucker.
luckily, they still beat the Bucks that year, last year.
Hey, y'all hear about AB trying to go to Baltimore?
Yeah, they trying to say
Yeah,
that he
man.
signed
I
himself,
can
but
tell you,
nobody said that.
I can already tell you that ain't happening.
Nah, he made it sound like he was already signed, and they said we didn't say nothing.
Bro, they talking about Queen. They like, bro, we didn't sign that dude. What is he talking
Yo,
about?
AB getting signed. AB signing his own deals now, bro. What the hell?
Man, put that shit on. Put that shit on. They should have signed AB just on that so they could have that theme song play.
I'm like, dog. First of all, if he was with Baltimore, John Harbaugh would go to jail for attempted murder because he would try to choke him on the sideline. Like, bro,
Man, if anything, people need to choke him. Get
you
Harbaugh out of
see
here.
what you call? He ain't coming back. They was talking about, why Marcus Peters ain't coming back? I said because John Harbaugh was about to choke the life out of him on the sideline. So he was acting a
If
fool.
anything, they need to choke John Harbaugh.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's only 2 players I know that's not in the game right now that can come back and play high level, bro. That's AB and TO, bro.
T.O. no, he been out the league.
I think
too
TO
long.
can still do it, bro.
Hell no.
He been out the league too long. Now AB, yeah, because he just left. Like he
T.O.
just stopped
hell.
playing.
You don't think TO could get one play in?
You can get it in. Like he just left the league like a
I said
year plus
TO,
ago.
not AB. I said TO, bro.
Hell no.
T.O. no. T.O.'s done. T.O. hasn't been in the league in for a minute. Here.
TO's still in good shape though. I think TO can
It
still
don't matter. Is he in football shape? Is he in
Hell
shape to run around like an NFL player?
Oh my goodness.
And what's gonna happen?
You breaking up?
What's gonna happen when somebody put a good lick on him?
Yeah, bro. He hasn't been used to getting hit around like that in years, bro.
Yeah, that's what happened, man. One of the shorties from O Block, the one that he checked in with. Remember when Steven Jackson went to go? I'm checking in. Remember that?
Yeah. You said what?
One of the kids that he was out there with when he doing his checking in and lost their life.
For who?
Talk more about
crazy,
man, as he's clapped back at people that was out there.
I remember.
And there was a shooting in O Block a few days ago where 4 young man is still alive, but you remember people was going in on Steven Jackson for checking in there. One side of people was going in because they was like, look, you're going there for certain entertainers, but around the corner they had beef with another group of people that's not just, they ain't just talking. It's been some homicides behind that, and so you're actually picking a side, and you don't know when those retaliations are coming. So they were saying, you're at your age, going in there at night just to prove a point was not a good look. So Steven Jackson has responded to the news that he was shot, and he says, pray for little bro. He good. I wonder how many people called to check on little bro. How many people made sure him and his mom straight? How many people making sure he eating? Y'all just talk ain't done nothing for nobody but yourself. I'm glad I went to O Block. It's bigger than me. 99% of you is selfish and ain't nothing close to real. At time on 64, they don't make them like me no more. And
He's still trying to, right? He's still stuck in the delusional state, man. Like, yeah, I'm a real. I checked in on the homie. How many of y'all checked in on the homie? I'm like,
bro, you know what's crazy is I used to look at Steven Jackson like he was like a real dude when he was in the league.
I did too, man.
Like him and Matt Barnes, even Gil, bro. Even Gil, I used to look at these dudes, some real dudes in the league, and come to find out, bro, they all some goofy, bro.
Right. I knew Gil was goofy, but I looked at him as a player, like, dude could play and this and that. I gave him his respect, but I'm just like, I didn't know he was this like off.
He fell off. They done fell off, bro.
I don't get the point of him going out there. Like, do he have business out there or something?
No, he was out here street, and Will Bynum is from there. So Will Bynum is on the team. So he, they always do some charitable things for the kids in the community. So he wanted to take some of those kids and put them in, in the big three. Ice Cube do that in every city he goes to. He always takes some kids and they bring them out there. So this had nothing to do with Jack anyway. Jack just he had an opportunity like, oh, you from O Block? Yeah, I want to go over there. So Will set that up where he could go over there, and go out there. He went out there and did that. I'm just like, yeah, I'm out here. Yeah, I'm out here in the street. Yeah, I'm a real one. I can keep my jewelry on. I'm all there. I'm like, dog, you just really made yourself look real stupid. Everybody gonna step away from you. Who was anybody who was real that was dealing with you now, they're gonna be looking at you. Made people look at Will weird. Like, oh, why would you bring him in and do that? Because like dude just said, it's people on the other side around the corner. Just down that street, dog. That's how close the rivals are. Just one block up, half a block up, they'll light you up just for being over there because they think you on something. You can't even go to that store. That's their store over there. Don't go there. If you go there, they gonna think you on something. You creeping. And so I'm like, they in a war zone every day, going back and forth. And you over there on that side, it's like you picking a side. So people get caught up into that.
If Jack was a real man, he would have brung him where he be at, bro. Take him out the hood, let him chill in his spot for a while. You know what I'm saying? Come play ball or something at the crib or something, bro. You don't need to go to the hood to show them that you could be an inspiration, bro. You could literally just take them boys from the hood for a day and just be like, yo, this what you can have if you stay on the right path.
Exactly. But that ain't Jack's mentality. Jack think he's street all the way. Like I'm still street and nothing gonna change. But I'm like, dog, you promote.
I'm like, bro. So from what I know, I'm like, your brother was more street than you was.
Yeah, his brother got killed for being like.
I mean, from what I remember growing up, like around in high school, like 05, 06 and all of that. I remember when Steven Jack used to just be outside chilling. He had the red rags on his head and all that stuff. I remember.
Yeah, because his brother was that. He wasn't that. So, he's affiliated with that, but he ain't that. So they the ones that was doing stuff, and it's like, Jack, you didn't come up in the streets like that. You was around the streets and affiliated, but you played ball, dog. You went to college. You made it to the NBA. You made your money not in the streets trapping, dog. Why are you riding around trying to do everything you can?
Right. Why are you trying to?
Hey, so like they say, the ball players want to be the
You're
rappers.
basically going
Be the ball
backwards.
players.
I mean, yeah, to a degree, but there's some of them that really came up from that, like Ron Artest and all them. Like, there's some plays that really came from that.
Yeah,
I mean, they
Like
from
them
the
playing
definitely
ball
came
don't
up.
mean
Right.
nothing. Like I'm just,
Right.
it
no, but
just
I'm
I
took
think
saying,
them.
I think
Ron
Ron came.
Ron came from Queensbridge, and he was never
But
ever gang.
yeah, niggas saw Ron. Ron be like outside chilling, walking around with his son and stuff like that at the projects or whatever he grew up at, like over there. He just
Ron
be chilling.
Artest was on 87th and off the damn Rhine. He was on 87th Street working at Circuit City while he was playing with the Chicago
Yeah, I
Bulls.
remember the story. I remember hearing that back in the day in middle school.
Yeah, it was the craziest. Yeah, and man, David Stern made him quit. And
That's
he worked
funny
at
though. That was hilarious.
Yeah, he liked working there.
Like, let him work at Circuit City. I was like, why is he working at Circuit City? But okay.
He liked it. He was in the stock room, stocking up TVs, computers, and stuff.
I don't know. He was wild.
Man, Ron just wanted to stay busy, man.
I mean, when he played against the Knicks, he would go to the liquor store across the street. Well, there ain't one over there no more, but where it used to be over there.
Yeah, man. Then he came, Eldenberg came and picked him up. He's like, "We want me to pick you up." He's like, "I'm in Circuit City." He was like, "Dog, what you doing there?" He had
That's
on the
when he
Circuit
played in Chicago, I think.
City. He played for the Bulls. He's like, "I'm
Yeah.
working there." He's like,
That was
"Dog,
funny.
stop playing. You working at Circuit City and playing in the NBA?"
Ron was crazy though.
Dog, he was getting a check for like $400, $400 a week or something.
Nah, when my people seen Ron like walking around the bridge and all of that, it was like right after like the whole Malice in the Palace things when he got suspended for a year. Like
But
he
it was
didn't give a
funny.
damn.
The funny part about it was the NBA didn't even know. Like they had, because they never seen nothing like that. Like the people that, even when he went in and signed up to work there, they didn't even know he was in the NBA when they got him the job. And he playing on the Bulls. He's like, I'm Ron Artest, put his whole name and everything. They didn't even know he played in the NBA when they hired him in Circuit City.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
Like, y'all don't know who Ron. This dude is on TV every other night playing ball.
They must probably didn't watch basketball. The managers.
No, they obviously didn't, because they didn't know what was going on.
But the employees should have said something, but they probably didn't say nothing.
Man, the employees in the stock room, like they like this homeboy news, like, dog, Ron, work up here. Yo, my man Ron Artest work up here, man. He's like, man, ain't no way Ron Artest. That ain't the real Ron Artest, man. Stop playing. He was like, no, he looked like Ron, though. That was the guy like, yeah, he looked like Ron, but that ain't Ron Artest, man. It was like, no, that's really Ron. He working up at Circuit City. Man, David Stern made him quit that job. He's like, you want to work
I'm
at
like,
Circuit
dog,
City?
like you don't have to do what Kurt Thomas did. When they found Kurt Thomas, he was working at Pathmark or something.
Right.
He got lucky, and they just found him because he was working. He got lucky, and he ended up trying out for the Knicks.
Hey, Tino, you see that story after like the game? I forget what game it was last night, but they ran like a documentary or a special or something about that guy Bison Dell, the one who
Bison Dell.
Yeah, he got killed by his brother. I think his brother killed him.
Yeah, his brother killed him on the boat.
Yeah, I don't remember that story. I never
his girlfriend and his fiance, she died too.
Yeah, I never heard that story before. That was crazy.
Oh, you didn't?
That's wild.
Nah, that was my first time. Yeah, he said. I think Shaq played with him too. I think Shaq said he played with him too.
Yeah, he won a championship with the Bulls. He was the main reason they won.
That's wild.
That's crazy. I never heard of him before, bro. Ever.
Yeah, Brian, he tried to commit suicide. He was like in Orlando or something. He got himself back together.
Yeah.
I used to call him Brian Suicide Wiggins.
That's wild.
Yeah, and then after that, that's why when he first was missing, I was like, oh, he probably tried to take himself out again. But then he went out there with his brother. His brother was jealous of him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't give his brother, like, his brother thought he was making more than what he actually was making. because he went to the Pistons after the Bulls had him, and that's when they had that good year. The Pistons did when they had him in there, and he came and got his championship ring and went with the Pistons and played over there. But he didn't make. His brother thought he was making so much more money. Like, man, you was with Michael Jordan and the Bulls. I know you got all these millions. You can help me out. So they went on a boating trip with the brother, and then he ended up hitting him upside the head. They believe they never recovered his body. But
They threw him in the water. They say he threw him in the water.
Yeah, he threw him in the water somewhere, and they couldn't find the body. They never found him or the girl. They went because him, the fiance, and the brother went out there, but they got into a fight because the brother was damn near death when they found him.
Yeah,
he was in the hospital a couple of days. And the mom didn't even want to have nothing to do with him. The mom was like, I didn't want to see him. Let him die. I was like, wow,
that story was crazy, bro. The NBA got a lot of stories that they literally can put out a whole just documentary after documentary of players. I'm sure he's not the only one who had an incident. Like, so many stories that aren't told in the NBA that I don't even know about, bro. Like, that was crazy.
Tons. Like David Stern, he did so much dirt. It is crazy. David Stern.
They praise David Stern though, bro. They act like David Stern was like Jesus, bro.
He was Jesus, God, all wrapped into one. He went over the union. Like the dude was like, man, you can't do that. The union. He was like, oh, you right. The union gone. He's like, yeah, you're right. The union got a vote on it. So, like, I forgot who that player was. He told him, you suspended. He's like, oh yeah, you suspended and all this and that. He was like, well, I'm gonna fight that. You can't do that. He's like, man, I ain't even had my case in the court yet. You can't do that. He was like, I gotta go by the union. He was like, oh yeah, you're right. So it won't be official until like they gotta meet on Tuesday, right? Yeah, it ain't gonna be official to then. But yeah, you out. Like you out. You think the union gonna go against me?
If David Stern was still alive, bro, Ja Morant would have been suspended a year for that gun incident, bro.
Oh man, dude, if David Stern seen that whole video and all that, he'd been suspended indefinitely.
Come on, bro, at least a year, bro.
Yeah, David Stern would have let him back for the playoffs.
I remember when he told when Melo went on Gillen them podcast, he was like, bruh, David Stern told me, like, bruh, you want to play basketball? You want to be in the streets?
Mm-hmm. Because he'll make that happen.
Man, David Stern was a buster for that because the thing he messed up at was he let that Iverson thing go away. He should have pushed Iverson. Iverson would have brought so much money to the league.
Mm-hmm.
He effed that up because he wanted to push Kobe, and Kobe wasn't even ready yet. Kobe wasn't ready yet. Kobe still was wet behind the ears.
He pushed Allen Iverson, but they used him to be the villain. Like
right, exactly.
And then the squeaky clean guy, like they said, Iverson, like, man, I ain't never had no problems though. He was like, I was never a problem for the league. I was straight. All y'all squeaky clean guys, they was getting caught up in stuff.
Nah, exactly. Iverson had that incident at the bowling alley.
Iverson
had that incident at the bowling alley.
Yeah, when he was
but he left. He left though. He never was there. But he never was there. They attached his name to it because he had a big name. But Iverson left way before that stuff started popping off.
Right, he didn't even fight anybody. But
right, they showed you video of him leaving. They got video of him leaving the bowling alley, like before it all was really going down.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, it's perception versus reality. They had a perceived connotation about Allen Iverson. They pushed it, and they looked it dumb at the end of the day because they lost out on a lot of money they could have had if they would have just promoted him as a regular player. That's all you had to do. And he would have brought you so much money.
But Iverson came with Iverson was like the street dude. Even if they pushed him as the clean dude, Iverson had a street image. So it would have been like a contradiction, bro. But
But bro, it wasn't even like that. The thing is, dog, like white kids in the suburbs was rocking his jerseys.
You right.
Like
And his braids.
You right about that.
hip hop is like the most influential genre out there. Like damn near at the time, especially. So you could have pushed him, and then all you had to do was use that, and you could have gaslit that, and then you could have brought Kobe up around like 2000, like 1, 2, or 3 later on, because that's when Kobe was ready to take the lead. But he wasn't ready at no 97, 98. He just got out of high school.
Unless you
What's
really
up,
knew,
Joe?
unless you was like an adult or whatever and really knew behind the scenes, ain't nobody give a damn about David Stern. The only time I heard about David Stern was like when he would like do stupid stuff like ban dress codes and all that. I was like, yo, like, what are you doing?
First time I heard about
David
Stern,
Stern used to
I
fucking walk in the mood of the room change.
L.A. That's the first time I heard about David Stern when he stopped CP3 from going to L.A.
Well, that
I
was
didn't know who
the
David
Allen
Stern
Iverson,
was.
but that was the Allen Iverson rule because he was coming with baggy
That's
clothes and
why
shit. That's why.
with Colorado, that's why when Kobe got in trouble with the whole rape case, he was like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Yep. And
Ain't no
man,
like, well, anybody who grew up like on Iverson, ain't nobody give a damn. We was still copping like the merch and all that. We didn't give 2 F's.
What's up with y'all, man?
well, that's good.
What's
Let me. I'm gonna
Chillaxing,
tell y'all. I'm
chillaxing.
gonna tell y'all what David Stern did that was so dirty. David Stern went ahead and he got involved in this real gangster shit that was wrong. The Minnesota Timberwolves was getting ready to win a championship. They were getting ready to win a championship with that team they had, but they got split up. They was the number 1 team in the West.
Spree
That
will?
year they had Spree, Sam Cassell, and Kevin Garnett.
Troy Hudson too.
When Marbury left, this is when they had a chance to. When they got Sam in the starting lineup, and they grabbed him, and they got Spree.
That
That's when
nigga was cold, man.
they got to the conference finals and everything. They were doing good that year. And right after that, there was the contract negotiation. And that's when Spreewell was like, they offered him $21 million, and he was like, man, I ain't enough to feed my family.
Can't hear nothing.
Yeah, they offered him that $21 million contract extension.
I can't hear nothing.
What the
What is that?
Drop him. Drop, bro.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. But yeah, they offered him a $21 million contract extension. So once they offered him that extension, that's when he said the statement like, man, that ain't enough to feed my family or something like I need to feed my family. And that ain't
Big
enough.
ass family.
So David Stern called and said, yo, take the contract off the table right now. David Stern pulled that. He heard him say that and was like, he has the nerve to say that. He should be out the league for what he did to PJ Carlissimo. He's man, what he did to PJ, he should be in jail. He should have been out. I told y'all about him, and he said that in the press. They called Minnesota and said, take the off the table. Take it off.
Nobody liked PJ Carlissimo though, so why he capping? Nobody liked the PJ. Everybody hated PJ Carlissimo.
You know them white boys gonna step though. When it's time to step, they gonna step for each other.
Trey. I know what he was saying, Trey. I know. I can comprehend very well. I know what Cino's saying, bro. Remember, I'm older than you. Go ahead, Cino. Go ahead. I know what he was saying, but I was just adding my little 2 cents in to say nobody liked that cracker at all. But go ahead, Cino. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm also aware of the Spreewell story.
So after that, Spreewell was like, all right, well, the Rockets, then the Sixers, they looking into me. So I got some pull all these other teams. And man, right away, he was like, well, I'm finna go to another team then. They don't want to sign me. So the whole rest of the season, they was booing him because he didn't sign that $21 million extension. and all that, and they took it off the table. And his agent was like, "I sorry, we got people from Houston, Sixers. Everybody was like, we'll pay them more than that." So that's what his agent was like, "It's common sense." All of a sudden, all the deals are gone. They said you can only get the bare veteran minimum. That's it. That's all.
Wow.
He was like, Screamer was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Yeah, man. I don't even know what's going on. This don't even make no sense." The union was like, the union didn't even have. The union was like, well, you should have took that $21 million extension.
That's Dennis Schroeder right there, man. That's Dennis.
That's Dennis Schroeder. Trust me, well, stupid, man.
Yep. And then Spree said, and then they talked to David Stern. He's like, "Man,
I
I gotta
never
talk
said no dumb shit like that."
And David Stern, like, "I don't want to talk to him." So David Stern wouldn't talk to him. Then David Stern saw him at the bench, and he said, "Look, you got yourself out the league. You either play for the veteran minimum, or you'll never see another offer like that again as long as I'm commissioner." Damn, he told him you'll never see another offer like that again. How dare you say enough to feed your family? $21 million extension. Yeah, enough to feed your
Because
family.
he was worth more than that.
Man, the game was here before you was gonna be
here. Spree should have got 30 plus. The way he came in and did what he did for that Timberwolves team.
We all knew that. I remember that story very well. I was like, David Stern is on some BS again.
But I don't want
2003, 4.
Yeah, but I don't want to speak on his name that bad, man, because you know he not here no more. I don't like speaking on people who passed away, but if he was still here, dog, I'd go all in, ether bomb on his ass, because I do not like David Stern. A lot of the foolery he did.
I hear you, but if you a cracker, like I think, like my opinions like are different.
But dog, it don't even matter, bro. It's just a bad omen, bro. I'm very spiritual. You feel me?
Even cared. Like
that's a bad omen.
Nobody gave it down.
So I got a question for you, Karceno.
All right, hold on. Spree says, "You know what? F it. I won't play for no veteran minimum. I'll retire right now and won't play another game before the day. I ain't finna play that game. I ain't gonna do it." And his pride, man, he wouldn't do it. He just like,
who is that hurting though?
Yeah, it hurt him. It hurt him bad because he lost all that. He lost his house, everything, because he had that revenue coming in, and he wasn't prepared to be retired. And he just went straight into his retirement. So his pension money.
He from your neck of the woods, like he didn't have no advisors to tell him not to do that.
Man, ain't none of them niggas have advisors back then.
He from your neck of the woods,
but that wasn't the point. It was the pride thing. Like at the end of the day, dog, you a man. And if you feel like you've been did dirty or you've been did like a way that's less of a man, dog, if you're a real man, it don't matter what your situation is. You're gonna say F that. I seen real men do that on the job where like they will lose that job. I seen men like and I was in my early 20s. Like these are men in their 30s or 40s who said, F all that. I'm done. And they didn't have nothing else coming in for them. But it's just the fact that they were treated less than a man, dog. They couldn't compromise them being a man to take whatever they're giving them, dog. It's like I respect them for that, dog, because you gotta understand, like you can't just take that shit. And yeah, it messed him up, but at the end of the day, he left with his pride, dog, and that's hard. Like it's hard to keep your pride in this world.
Pride is the devil, bro. Pride is the devil, dog. Pride is the devil.
Pride ain't no devil. No, I don't know who taught you pride ain't the devil. Pride ain't the devil, bro. No, pride ain't the devil. Bro, it's the principle of shit. So basically, if I say, yo, I'm gonna give you 20 million right now, but you gotta be frugazi. You gotta let men touch your ass. You gonna take that? No, you're not gonna take that. But what if you needed that money to pay your rent the next day?
Like that though.
No, but I'm just saying that. But that's the same thing. That's the same thing, bro.
That's a terrible analogy.
That's not a terrible analogy. That's not a terrible analogy. So basically, y'all some weak ass niggas. Then y'all just gonna be weak and just be susceptible, right?
Nah,
That's
you
you
just
basically
was
made a
what you're
hearing
bad
what he was
telling me.
analogy,
saying,
bro.
but then
You just
No,
made a
no,
bad
no, no,
analogy,
no,
bro.
no, 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 no. Be real
Nah,
about it.
man.
So y'all
Nah,
gonna
you
be
He's
just
saying,
talking
susceptible to
loud,
being
but you
weak ass
wrong though.
niggas.
Like you talking loud, bro.
he's
But that
saying,
wasn't the
Bro,
oh,
analogy.
bro,
oh,
that's
that's
not
not enough to feed
nonsense.
my family.
Bro, that's
And what
not
that have to do with
I'm
the
gonna
nonsense.
the
free
way
will?
my
y'all
family,
look at it is
bro. If they
different.
Dog,
You
he
rather
dude,
on
he
that,
didn't take,
if they not
bro,
asking me to
he
back
turned
the
down
homo, bro, it don't.
Sprewell that season. Did you watch Sprewell play that year? Did you
Yeah.
watch him before he
Oh,
was offered that contract? Did y'all watch him? He was
Yeah.
worth at least 30 to 35 million plus. He was worth that much. He really helped that
Yeah,
Minnesota Timberwolves team.
pushing 40 M's for sure.
I'll
Exactly,
tell you
dog.
what,
So, like I said, he,
he worth more than
he
James
did.
Harden right now.
Of course, he's
No,
better than James Harden. Come on, we're not comparing James Harden to Sprewell.
Well, what's
Sprewell
the
way
point?
better than
What's the
James
point?
Harden.
What's the point?
That's not a conversation. Sprewell way better than James
but
Harden.
the point is
We know
basically
that.
you would allow yourself to get jerked by that. That's the point.
Yeah,
You would
that's the
allow
point. You
yourself
would
to get
allow
jerked.
yourself to be jerked. So you would have just accepted that 21
Like
million being underpaid.
y'all twisted that whole pride is the devil thing around for your own narrative.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Like y'all know
The devil
exactly
ain't
what
got
that
shit
meant
to
in the
do with
Bible.
that.
Get out of here.
bro, dudes done lost their
Exactly.
life over pride, bro. Pride is real, bro.
Bro, it's not, bro. It's about being undervalued, my G. So
I
you
get that. No,
telling
no,
me
no,
that
no.
you would
You
have took
right.
an
You right.
undervalued
Hey, no,
deal?
you right. Hear me out. You right, bro. I'm not saying it's about valuing yourself. I'm saying pride can also get you killed, my nigga. Like, what are you saying, bro? It's two things. It could go both ways. It could
Bro,
go
it's
both
not
ways.
even about that. It's not even about that situation. We're talking about a situation where the dude pride was they were treating him less than a man and undervaluing him. So he
But did
did
they
the right thing.
violate? Like, how? Look, what are we talking about? Did they violate this man? Like, take his manhood, or we talk about just making him
Nigga,
feel
yes,
like
they
he?
did. Nigga, they offered that nigga 21 million. He was worth
Man,
35 plus.
nigga, offer me
Damn
21
right.
million, bro. Offer me
Damn right.
21 million. As
Damn
long as you
right.
ain't touching me
Damn
in an
right.
inappropriate way.
I
Well,
actually
because
agree
you're
with
a
both of y'all.
susceptible person then, sir. You'll
Hey,
take
listen.
whatever deal they give you.
Hey,
You'll
listen.
take 1 million.
Bro, you
Listen.
sound
I'm gonna
like
You'll
take.
take
you need to
Listen.
calm
500,000.
your blood pressure down. Calm your blood pressure down
All right.
real
Bro, my
quick.
blood pressure fine, my
I
G. My blood
Bro,
pressure
you
I
fine.
yelling,
agree.
bro.
I'm
You
I agree
yelling,
with
driving.
bro.
both of
I'm
y'all.
out here chilling.
Bro, you
So
yelling.
I
calm
agree with
down, bro.
both of
Bro,
y'all.
my blood
Both of y'all
pressure is
actually
fine,
right.
bro.
Bro, just
Bro,
relax,
my
Both
bro.
of
Just
blood
y'all.
relax,
pressure
bro.
fine,
You on
bro.
10. You
My
on 10
blood
right now.
pressure fine.
You on
I'm
10
out
right
here chilling.
Hey,
I'm
so
riding. I'm drinking. I'm good.
Yeah,
You
now.
we ain't
talk.
even
Come
So
on, bro.
stop with that bullshit. So like I
That's
You
for
said,
can't be
sure.
drinking and driving, man.
No, that
this
ain't
dude, this
bullshit.
dude
I'm
was
just
offered
saying.
21 million.
Okay, then
This
yo,
dude was
Fallion,
offered 21 million. Man, shut your
I
ass up.
can't
You
hear
so,
what you're saying if
like
you're
I
yelling.
said, dude was 21 million.
See how you cut
He
off?
should have been offered 35 plus. He got did dirty. So he did what he was supposed to do. He didn't accept that bullshit deal. He didn't undervalue who he was. So he did what he was
So if he
supposed to
would have
do.
took the money, he was a sucker. Yes.
So yeah, he would have been a sucker taking that money because he just told you that money's not enough to feed my family. And he was right. So what are you talking about? So you're gonna tell a man how much he need to feed his family if he done calculated all of that shit?
So is
Tell
he
you
got
that
hey
money
bro,
is
hey, let me
not
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
ask me a
question.
question.
Let me ask you a question.
Ask
So
me.
he didn't take the
Ask me,
21
nigga,
million.
ask.
All right, he didn't take the 21 million because that wasn't enough to feed his family. Do you think that man got 21
Got a
Right.
million
big
dollars
ass
right now?
family.
Do you think he got 21
yeah,
million
pretty
dollars right
much. I'm pretty sure he did. I see him at the next
I
game
take
No,
every
he
time.
21 and
broke
make it
right
work.
now. Sprewell
now?
went
Okay, so if
broke. He
you
Bro,
would have
he
lost his
took
broke.
that
house and
21
Bro,
everything.
he
million,
broke.
what's the
But
difference, my nigga? He ain't
bro,
got
the
21
difference
million
is
right
he
now.
got undervalued. That's
He
the
ain't
thing.
got
He
no
was
money right now,
undervalued
though.
and
He's
he took a
undervalued
What
stand.
right
is
now.
broke?
He's
Okay,
currently
he don't have no
What do you
undervalued because
money
he
mean
has no
now.
broke?
money.
That's not my fault. He didn't have an extra income coming
Because
in,
of
nigga.
his
That's his
pride.
fault. But
What
I'm
do you mean
saying
by
the
broke?
the
Like, what do
nigga
you mean?
said
Like,
that he
Broke
was
by our
undervalued.
standards. Broke by our standards, not broke by
No,
NBA
it's not
standards.
our standards. You can't compare our standards to his standards. He's in the 20 mil
Oh my
area.
God,
We're
brother.
down here, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Bro, you yelling so much.
Man, you speaking like a broke ass nigga right now.
I'm speaking like I'm not a
That's
millionaire.
what you speaking like. No, you speaking like a broke ass nigga. That's a broke ass nigga logic.
You're not a millionaire.
That's a broke ass nigga logic.
Just took
Bro, that's a broke nigga logic. Why would you compare us, who are regular working people, working 9 to 5, and compare us to a 20+ million dude?
Him right now, bro. Put the
No, nigga, because I'm tearing your ass down. You don't know how to comprehend it because you're speaking from a broke nigga's perspective.
You don't know how to comprehend it because you don't stop talking, bro. Just give a nigga.
Nigga, I am. Nigga, I just listened to your dumb ass. You try to compare your broke ass. You try to compare your broke ass to a nigga who's in the 20 to 30 million range.
I don't have $1 million. That don't
So
mean
why are you comparing yourself to him?
You don't have $1 million.
Why are you comparing yourself to him? 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 You a broke nigga. You a broke nigga. You a broke nigga. You don't compare a broke nigga to a nigga that's in the 20 million.
I don't have $1 million. That don't mean I'm not broke.
Dog, you just said compared to us. You just said compared to us. Why would you compare your broke ass to a nigga that is 20 to 21 million?
A millionaire's broke is not the same as my broke.
Exactly, but you tried to compare that shit.
No,
you tried to compare that dumb shit.
I said,
yes, you did.
Not my broke, bro. You just
yelling. You just tried to compare that shit.
Bro,
you just said it.
Wait,
you just yelling.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Now here's why he was gone. See, the thing is that they never canceled. They were in negotiations, so they were at the 21 million. That was their offer. The deal was removed, and this is where Adam Silver was wrong. I mean, not Adam Silver, but David Stern was wrong at. He lost his whole deal because of his comment to the press. By him saying that line about, I'm just trying to make enough to feed my family. Just for him saying that, it killed all of his deals. He could only get the veteran minimum. That's one is in practice. You can't even do that. That's for the union and everything else. That's look.
Do that shit today. See what happens.
So they knew the 21. That was like what they were trying to get him to go off of. But they knew he was worth more. His agent knew he was worth more. And if they didn't pay it, there were other teams willing to pay him more. The NBA would have had no problems with anything if he not had said that statement. He would have still got more than the 21 million somewhere else. So if they didn't, it was either y'all pay me what I'm supposed to get, my 30-something that he felt he's supposed to get, which he should have got more than 21. He gave them, they had
exactly.
They came with 21.
Yeah, he was worth like up to 40.
21 million. He was gonna get that regardless. 21.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, he was worth up to 40.
Exactly.
But this is what.
Yeah.
That is our perspective. We would take the 21.
So even though Minnesota didn't pay him, that's not the reason why. The only reason why he was out and offered the veteran minimum is because he made that statement to the press. And
right, he made the statement, but he was worth more than that.
Family.
Right.
Like a lot of people don't understand. Like he gets 21 million. You gotta like add remember taxes and all of that stuff. Like so that
exactly after taxes, right?
So you're really getting like 11, 12.
It made him look bad when he said the way the press took it. 21 million ain't enough to feed your family. So they offered him the veteran minimum. Plus he had the thing with PJ. They were just like, this is what we get for doing it. And David Stern was bogus as hell for that.
Now
he was real bogus for that.
Now
he was a bitch for that. He was a bitch. Don't even say bogus. He was a bitch for that. David Stern was a real bitch for that.
He was in New York or after, Cino? Was this before he was in New York or after?
Yeah, this is after.
After.
This was when he was in Minnesota. We talking about when he was in Minnesota. He was in Minnesota. We talking about when he was in Minnesota.
Yeah,
he was this way past New York.
Yeah, this was like way
past New York. Yeah.
Everywhere he went, he produced.
It was like 2003, 2004.
Everywhere he went, when he went to
exactly.
When he went, everywhere he went, he produced.
Right, exactly. Sprewell was that guy. Sprewell was that dude, man.
He was tough.
Since he came in with the Warriors, he was a beast.
Because him and Penny had them wars, baby.
Yeah, him and Penny. Yeah, damn right. Those are exciting games to watch.
Right. Then
Yeah,
he had
they
they made it to
yeah,
the
because
playoffs here. They lost in playoffs to Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Barkley had that monster game, dog. Oh my gosh, dog. That shit's still legendary.
That's because they made fun of him with that commercial that they had. When
Yeah, Chris Webber. Right. Right. When he did the behind the back and dunked on Barkley and they kept playing that shit.
They made a commercial out of it. That's what
Right.
really pissed him off. Like they made a Nike commercial out of that. So he was like, all right, when he played, dog, he was like 14 for 14. He was like, couldn't miss. Charles was hitting threes
At all.
Hold them up. Both
post up game.
Man, it was like, yeah, it was like the young boys was getting taught a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, LB, you still was in your diapers during that game, nigga.
Yeah.
What was that? That's when he was with Travis Best and all them on the Warriors.
No, that's when that was Weber and I believe Hardaway and Mullen.
Oh, okay. When TMC was
right, because remember Mitch went to the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, he was
yeah,
the
that
first
was
one.
like I was like probably like 2 or 3 when that happened.
Yeah, you was in your diapers, nigga, taking shits, nigga.
I didn't really grow up on Street until I was like 8 when he came over here.
right. That's when you jumped off the porch, nigga. 8.
I've seen him in person because I went to like an autograph signing. So, and we seen Spreewell walking that way, but I didn't know who he was yet.
Right.
Like he was like
because he had the bald head.
Because he just
he had the bald head then.
He was walking with Jeff Van Gundy to the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We was waiting on you to come out.
That shit was funny. He choked the shit out of PJ Carlesimo, boy. They ain't even let him off of PJ.
2x4.
right.
I was trying to figure out where the hell he found a 2x4 at.
That's what I'm trying.
That's like the biggest mystery of the whole day.
He got the shit out of his car. I think he rode around with this shit.
In the parking lot. That's what I heard. I was like,
he probably did. Hey, he probably did. Spreewell was crazy. He probably did, bro.
Hey, PJ Carlesimo had the worst voice ever in the NBA, bro.
Yes, he did. Oh my God, it was terrible.
His voice.
He was a terrible
voice. Killed me.